death.
Increases haste, cripples chance, and burst in mastery. Oh, look, another one.
Alright, I'm coming.
Yeah, they're inside the
Alright.
kernel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Man, that was really
to
rough.
this evening's presentation. Tonight,
It's actually a blessing now, because now I can't tell how bad I'm doing.
opposite sides of Sentinel,
Yep.
divided
I'll tell
by
you how bad you're doing.
generations of enmity, they are
Gee,
brought together
thanks.
in passion for a dance
You're worse than the
and
740 guy.
violence.
Oh shit. How could I have possibly known?
As the song of their love rumbles across the
Welcome to
fields,
my
will it
world.
end in triumph or tragedy? And
Have you ever
now,
done Karazhan?
on
Karazhan?
with the show.
I don't think so. Maybe I did.
It's peak.
I may have thought this was a raid at some point.
It was a raid. They had turned it into a dungeon for Legion.
Let's dance. You're not thinking of someone else.
Yeah, figures.
Or that we've met before?
Just don't read into the lore of this play.
I'm just gonna play it cool.
He's totally fucking the warlock. Or Murloc, Jesus Christ.
You want to try that again?
Yeah, I'm stroking out, man.
I mean, if you're Tony, then you're stroking out too.
What can we say? He likes him slit.
Watch the waves.
How history would unfold if there was simply more or less of it.
Something Vaporeon is the perfect Pokemon.
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're not doing this tonight.
Wanna go for a spin? I'll never stop saying.
Hello?
Hello?
Tyler, Sanguine.
Yep.
Casters.
Oh, they're casters.
Yeah.
Just how damage
I do.
Sanguine lol.
Oh, that was a little much.
That was a lot of Sanguine.
Ooh, shit. Almost died.
Don't touch the Sanguine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is indeed the one with all the shit on the floor.
We're all shitting on the floor.
As is tradition, really. Have you guys... I'm just reminded of that... I'm sure it's a meme video, I hope it's a meme video. Where it is like a, it's like this kid's mom is yelling at him as he's playing Mafia 3. And she's like, you need to get up and go to the bathroom right now. And he's like, no, I'm playing a game. And he's like just doing fucking full Cartman bullshit. And she's like, you're shitting yourself right now. And then like, you just hear a fart over the microphone.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's too far away.
Whenever I try to, or not even try, but whenever I think of as if I have a problem with video games, I have never once, like, purposefully shit myself so that I can continue to play a video game, so I don't think I have a problem.
You don't have that much of a problem.
I'm out of range.
I couldn't target the dude in time to interrupt the destabilizing shout. This is what many would refer to as an L.
Yeah, just take the outlet. I don't remember the mechanics for Maiden.
We'll find out.
Yeah, you'll get targeted with a thing, and you need to take that out of the group because it puts bullshit on the ground, which is a theme, a running theme, if you would.
Ah.
And then there's like a,
Wow.
and then you have to,
Yeah.
and then you have to
You
take
got no
damage
product,
at some
buddy. You
point,
are dead.
and then you have to
How
take
do I get over
damage.
there? Oh no.
We can summon you, I think, if we survive. And then you have to take damage at some
I made
point
it.
so that you can avoid a stun, I think. It's been 10 years since I've done this fucking dungeon.
How does necrotic fall off again? I can't.
Not taking damage from mobs, and AMS also will stop it.
It's too far away.
He didn't say it directly, but he called you an idiot right there.
Yeah, idiot. How do you not know that?
Actually. Let's
The
go.
stench of corruption is upon you. All shall be sanctified.
I don't know what's killing me, but it's killing me.
Mortals.
The ground is sacred.
By fire be
Oh yeah, we have to step into the sacred ground when she does a thing.
By fire be cleansed. Step into the light, mortals.
Hang on, wait.
I wonder how history will unfold if there was simply more or less of it at any given
It's Master Pittance, you gotta step inside. There we go. Hey look, I remembered the mechanics.
As corrupt as the garden.
What a nerd.
My brain is a repository for useless information.
Let's go.
Taylor Momsen is releasing a Christmas album.
What?
I don't even know who that is.
Really pretty good.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Our
Yeah, I
friend
don't know, man.
lies just in here.
Jeez.
What genre of music is this?
I don't know what else to tell you. I mean,
The master has been himself.
It breaks my heart to see him like this.
she also apparently played Cindy Lou Lou in the live.
Okay, I know who that is now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Grinch got it.
She's also low-key a smoke show. But
Another year.
I'm telling your girlfriend you said that.
I wonder if maybe
she probably knows.
I've heard that.
Does our old friend dream?
It'd be even funnier if your girlfriend was like on comms and immediately went, "Yeah, I know, she is."
What are you up to, doing some mythic raids or something?
We are doing a plus 21 on remix.
Plus 20. I was
If it
wrong.
if it was too ambiguous, it is a plus 21 in Legion remix.
Let us see how exciting
No,
the timeline becomes when it is the variable.
Not like the singer for the Banshee.
My favorite part about this particular room is getting caught on all of the fucking chairs and plates.
Yes.
Let's go.
Like the force, are we doing? Are we doing mythic raid?
I don't think anybody showed up for the Mythic Raid.
I do so detest party crashers.
Already happened.
No, it did not happen, but Chess had asked about if we could do one, and I was like, I mean, we can look at trying one if you want, and then she was like, yes, and then
Mind your
it was like her and then maybe one other person and myself online, and I was just like doing LFR, but no one said anything other than hello, so
I legit didn't know.
jacket.
in fairness, I did not make an announcement, so it's not like you missed it.
But I'll be honest with you, I'm not really interested in doing mythic, so.
Indisposed.
If the
Wait, are you
guild
talking
would have
about-
win.
No, we're talking about the remix, by the way, not like
Oh, remix. Oh yeah, I do.
yeah,
recognize
like mythic raids and remix, not mythic raid, not mythic mana forge.
Oh yeah.
No, I've said from the very beginning we are not doing mythic retail raids, and that is going to continue.
Timing is everything.
No, I'm good. I just got stunned inside of the thing.
Oh okay.
Is anybody here like horror movies?
I mean, they're okay. My favorite franchise has to be Bucky's. Listen, if you've never been to a Bucky's, specifically the one in Rockwall with 96 gas pumps, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, 96. I don't know if it's new. It's been there the entire time that I've been down here. Since 2021. Yeah, I grew up in a town called El Dorado, Illinois. It was absolutely a geographical oddity.
Not every
Dying is what's going on.
I am afraid you did not make the cut.
You saw my what?
Reviews on this.
It's good. Caves of Cud is so fucking good.
We ride midnight to victory.
No, that's kind of how it goes. You kind of you kind of play, and you have no idea what's happening, and then you die to like some fucking bird that can control time, and then you run it back, and then this time you end up dying to a monkey that has a gun. And then you run into a dude who has 6 arms, who can also control time and freeze space. It's pretty good. I think it's good. I think my favorite part about Caves of Cud has to be like kind of like the lore, but mostly just the setting and how currency is water. Like, currency being water is one of the coolest things to me. I don't... Is it a game just called Look Outside? I'm steaming it right now. Look Outside. What is this? A survival horror RPG set in a single apartment building. A mysterious event turns anyone who looks out the window into grotesque monsters, leaving the world in absolute chaos. Scavenge the building to seek food supplies and weapons while encountering strange characters. No, I'm out of breath. I love this floor POV, truly. Do not res me. Alright, cool, I'm releasing. Oh wait, I think it's just this way, isn't it?
That is locked.
Can't go that way.
That is locked.
Are all of these doors fucking locked? Okay, I found my way out. Man, we +3'd it. That's wild. Not... Okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah, idiot. Alright, that worked out. Fucking oops.
For Hunter.
Look,
Shall we do?
I'm doing like 3 other things at the same time.
I have 3 other buttons.
I'm down to do another one, if you guys are.
I'm down, yeah.
Yeah.
We have the 23 Valor or the 20 Souls or.
I
whatever
say
else.
we slam the 20 souls.
I've got a 29.
And just pull all the way up to the boss.
Wait, no.
Understood. That's all you had to say.
I've got a 29 there.
Damn.
I want to keep playing Beast Martier Hunter, but I hate the fact that I have absolutely 0 burst. It is so sad.
Is it truly 0 burst?
Well,
Isn't that
consistent damage?
Isn't that what bloodshed is for?
No.
Are you getting
Not like
schooled in your own main, dude? Is that what's happening?
No. I mean, if I do get burst off of bloodshed, it's only on like AoE, and I have to hope that I get the bear. If I don't get the bear, I'm not. I mean, I guess the boar is fine, but the bear is what really sets the whole thing off like a bomb.
Oh my god. I haven't went through my gear the entire time I've been doing the balance of power.
Is this the first time that you're doing the Balance of Power quest line?
I think I tried to do part of it back in the day, and I gave up on it.
No, that's very fair. The Balance of Power quest line was so fucking
yes,
annoying.
In other words,
I don't know why I'm thinking about the balance of power, and I'm getting like my brain is like afraid.
It's kind of a lot.
it isn't. It's taking me nearly all day.
Especially if you did it on all 12 characters before they made it account wide.
Yeah, I'm not
Was it
that.
out wide? Oh, thank
Now it is, yeah.
And now it is. It wasn't when they first came out with it, and in
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't do it.
BFA and Shadowlands it wasn't.
You know, I'm just gonna say it. I miss Azerite armor.
No, you don't.
You can stay in your own fucking corner.
Not only do you not actually miss Azerite armor, that is rage bait, 100%.
It is
No,
my
dude,
honor
you
to
haven't
serve
told
you.
Stu how blood was the best thing as a warrior.
Oh, dude. No, you.
Do you know what's really cool about Azerite armor? Going into Mythic raiding and not being able to equip Mythic Azerite armor because you only have an Azerite necklace level that unlocks one ability, and so you have to use heroic pieces instead because otherwise you are downgrading yourself.
2, 1.
Let's go.
Skill issue. That's what
I might die.
You might not.
That's
though.
only necrotic.
Back in
Steve,
Good
you
thing
know,
my old
Steve, you didn't like
skill
you pop blood?
back then
What?
made it way-
Steve, you didn't like you pop blood?
No, I did not.
That means that's what you know.
back in BFA, I remember I was doing. I had transferred my warlock over to Dragon Maw to do mythic raiding with a friend of mine, and I was telling somebody in the guild, still in Paradigm, on another character of mine about like the mythic armor and the Azerite necklace debacle that was going on, and he dead ass said, "Hang on, I'll be right back. I just fucking my dog is freaking out."
The winds of the frozen know you have not won. You have only
I gotta get out of here. Have a good night, guys.
Deuces, man.
Okay, see ya.
let's probably not go crazy in here because of that AoE they do. Okay, we
I'm
went
just
crazy.
gonna pull the yeah.
When in doubt, kite it out.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was the biggest fucking spider that I've ever seen, and it freaked my dog out.
Nice.
Hey, Blundon, how's it going, man? You think you do, but you don't?
Sanguine just remind you of how much.
What do you think about the changes in the next expansion with add-ons? I think it is either going to be one of the single best things that they've ever done for the game, or it's going to be the worst. One of the biggest problems that I have with them doing that is that it is effectively going to be...
I mean,
Like, the biggest problem is that they're doing it all ham-fisted. Like, I think that they needed to take basically all of Midnight and kind of wean us off of add-ons. Like, they needed to work on their in-house solutions the entirety of the expansion, and then introduce the, like, the restrictions later on at the end or the beginning of the last Titan, is what they really should have done.
Timing is everything.
If I cannot bleed the payment from you,
Uh-oh, I just wasted Colossus.
flesh burdens the soul, a nuisance that must be flayed from your bones.
This next hole, we gotta be.
yeah, I'm not gonna pull the whole thing.
Ow.
Okay. Yeah, Cosmic Sight he does.
Yeah, it hurts.
There's like
You
no
can't be in the way there.
No, there is. You just, that's the warning.
There's a lot of shit going on. I just
Yeah.
If
know.
I cannot bleed the payment from you, the spirits will.
It's just a lot of bullshit on the ground. Whew. Oh yeah, that would have been a better idea. They said that they were going to take it slow. They said that they were going to, like, do the changes over time and then, like, put in restrictions later, but I think they are taking on too big of a task, personally.
Too far away.
Slap it on Tyler.
I couldn't get the interrupt
no.
off.
We're going in.
Could not get the interrupt off. That's so sad.
I must get closer.
Like, what they really should have been doing they should have announced that they were going to remove or start removing add-ons whenever they did, and then immediately start working on their in-house solutions. And then they should have started, like, allowing us to see the tools that they were going to work on.
No prey, no pain. Now secure the knife out of range.
And then after that, what they really should have done is, throughout all of Midnight, work on improving their current in-house solutions to the add-ons.
I must get closer.
And then once they get to a point at the end of the expansion, then they should have started restricting add-ons from accessing combat data.
I'm out of range.
Because it's very quick, and it's going to make or break the perception of the expansion, in my opinion. Because much like Azurite armor with, like BFA, people hated Azurite armor.
DPS healers got a buff. We have 100% increased health.
Like, people hated Azurite armor, and so, like, people usually just wrote off BFA because Azurite armor was trash.
Yeah.
And so people are going to see the add-on changes, and they're either going to be good changes, or they're going to be garbage, and people are going to immediately hate the expansion because of the fact that they're garbage.
You will pay for that!
Oh, what the fuck just killed me?
Everything correctly.
Tainted Essence.
Essence.
35 million damage.
Did was
Yeah, we're not living through that one.
Can't remember how that works. Let's see.
You guys hit sanding in the swirly after I cleansed it.
I didn't see a swirly, but that does seem on track with what I would do.
Embrace your fate, fools!
That hurts.
Like the biggest thing that I worry about with the lack of add-ons is going to be their development cycle personally. So like
That one right there.
This one?
so like a really good example is their cooldown manager. They released the cooldown manager in April of this year, and it took them until when Remix launched, like 4 weeks ago, to when they added the ability for you to remove and add different spells to it. Up to that point, it was effectively just whatever ability you had, it was already baked in and you couldn't edit it at all.
It seems really daunting.
And that kind of functionality should have been what it released as. Like, it shouldn't have been something that came out 6 months later.
Which take like.
And like the biggest problem with that is 100% they don't have the luxury or the time to take 3 to 6 months to add functionality to their in-house systems when add-ons had been fixed immediately after that. Like, add-on authors would have immediately fixed the problem within, not immediately, but they would have fixed it within like a week or two, like tops, right, if it was still in there. But like Blizzard doesn't have the luxury of a patient player base when they kind of blindsided everybody, you know?
Do you think you have won? You have merely survived the storm. The seas are unstoppable.
Thank you.
She said you're welcome, by the way.
I'm also down for heroics and or mythics. Or normals, even. I think I have a thing for normal. Maybe, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, they're doing something weird with the gear.
Can I trade it now?
Looking for someplace new to explore?
So we
Tell me another story sometime.
kind of figured with how long it takes to get into a put, well, not how long, it's pretty quick. But to do the whole entire raid, it's not really worth. If you're grinding mementos, it's not really worth doing the normals. So we just normally do the heroic and mythic, but if you have a quest to do normal, we can do normal.
Let me double check to see if I have one for normal. It might have been a normal dungeon that I saw, but I can't port back just yet because it's dumb.
You can use your little card.
No, it's on cooldown.
All around Hearthstone.
That too is on cooldown.
Jesus.
Yeah, and the hubris to think they can replace in 4 months what took 15 years to do in the community. I don't know if it's hubris or if it's like just a desire to kind of rip the band-aid off. The biggest problem that I have with it is genuinely the development cadence. Like, if they deliver a good enough solution that is 80 to 85% of the way there, I'll be more than happy with it, as long as they are very quick with their development cycle. Like, if the community is like, hey, this is really close to what we need, but we need to be able to change the... Like, we need to be able to make our spells glow on the cooldown manager. There's not a toggle to just make it glow all the time when it's off of cooldown. We need that added. If they add that in 2 weeks, I'll be more than happy.
Sorry,
if they don't, like, get to add that until it's, if they take like 3 to 5 months to add in the ability to make your spells glow in the cooldown manager without having to wait for a proc, then it's going to be not necessarily a flop, but it's not going to be as great of a success as it could be.
Is it normal or higher, or is it normal specifically?
I think it should count.
It's normal difficulty or higher.
I am about to find out, because I don't know if I have... I have a Group Finder dungeon completed, and a Halls of Valor completed on Mythic or higher. I don't even have a raid quest ready to go, so we can do whatever difficulty you guys want.
Okay. I got a 2-night hold or higher.
Sweet. Well, we can queue into heroic night hold. It should complete that for you. Let me get this going then. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm a very bad leader, so.
You got a lot of.
I had to mute some of my
lot of
Discord
bronze
going on,
plus.
or like bring it down anyway. Like the biggest problem that I have is 100% their dev cycle. If they are not frequent enough with how fast they're like how fast they release updates to their systems, or how fast they are to add functionality to the systems that they're providing in place and in lieu of add-ons, if they take 3 to 6 months, it's going to be trash.
Yeah, it shouldn't take long to build.
Because they shouldn't have taken 3 to 6 months, not even 3 to 6, they shouldn't have taken 6 months to add the ability for you to remove and add different cooldowns from your spell rotation to the cooldown manager. Like, that should have shipped as is. It would have been fine if it didn't, if they didn't take 6 months to add that functionality to add and remove spells from it. I need to be crystal clear on that because it feels like some people don't understand that that is the most crucial part of it. They can release tools that aren't 100% like one-to-one to what add-ons provide, but they have to be able to provide updates and features and functionality to it in a timely enough manner to where it doesn't feel like it's basically half-baked. Like if they give you all of the components to bake a cookie, like they give you the flour, the chocolate chips, the butter, and whatnot, they give them just the ingredients to you, you're almost there. But then if they come back in a week later and they go, okay, never mind, give me the ingredients back and I'll bake you the cookies, and then they give you the cookies like 2 days later, that feels much better. Obviously you didn't get the cookies in the very beginning, and so that feels a little bit bad, but you didn't get fucked over by not having cookies at all. Like you didn't wait 6 months for them to actually make you cookies. Like, I am completely in favor of them removing add-ons as long as their design for their encounters is actually pretty good. Like, I really, really, really liked Mana Forge Omega. Like, that was a really good raid, this expansion. It was super good. I didn't feel like I needed a weak aura pack. I didn't need a specific add-on to do the raid. It felt really good being able to just kind of go through and learn as we go to each boss. Like, I completely forgot what Dimensius was supposed to do, but it felt good to just kind of look at it and learn. Is this Emerald Nightmare?
Nighthold.
Okay, I'm on my way. Like, Mana Forge Omega felt really good. Especially on Dimensius, because I had forgotten how to do Dimensius. Like, I had watched a video, but I didn't really track what to do with it. And it felt really cool to just kind of figure it out through both the dungeon journal and also not being overly punished by overly complex and esoteric mechanics. Like, it felt really good. And I think if they can make encounters feel that good, then it will be just fine. But the biggest issue that I have is 100% going to be how fast or how slow they end up taking to upgrade or add features and shit. Because, like I said, if they take 3 to 6 months to add functionality that should have been included on ship, it won't feel good. Especially if they come back with some insane, pedantic response like, well, you guys should be okay with not having this functionality or some other bullshit. With that aside, though, I am very excited about Midnight. I'm super excited about it. I hope that it's really good, and I hope that it's really fun. And I think that it will be thematically fun.
Thank God I was about to run all
Like,
over
I'm
there.
really excited to come back to Eversong Woods and just all of that other bullshit. Very excited to return to Silvermoon City and see what they do with the update. I'm excited to play the expansion personally. I haven't played much lately, but it will be fun to do the pre-patch events. I'm excited for Midnight. Like, as harsh as I am about their add-on restriction and how I feel like they really, really, really screwed the pooch in how they're implementing that, I am excited for the expansion, like, pretty wholeheartedly. And I'm also very excited about housing. That's gonna be super fun.
Looks good to me.
Cat, you were in the way, dude.
get it. I'm so good at this game.
This is a momentous day, my friends. Until the Legion came,
Panther jumped up onto my desk in the middle of that pull. We could have killed it like 4 seconds faster if he didn't distract me.
Yeah, you were definitely 4 seconds there.
I got a feeling this group is going to be very wild, so I would just hold W.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing.
I mean, that's the plan for most of them. Just hold W.
I'm actually very excited about housing. Housing is going to be so cool.
Like I said earlier, I love playing Loot Simulator.
Is Midnight not in a brand new zone? It is in an old world zone called Elwyn, not Elwyn, it's in Eversong Woods in the northernmost section of Eastern Kingdoms. The difference, however, is that it's been completely revamped and brought up to modern standards because it is from not Cataclysm, it is from Burning Crusade. And so it is updated, it is modernized, and they've also revamped and rebuilt Silvermoon City.
Too far away.
Tendrils of power are emanating from the aberration.
I am out of range.
I'm out of range. I just used my thing. No.
In order to free our allies at the
Whack. There are, I think, a couple of new zones though, but it is taking place in like old world locations. Like the Amani Empire, like the trolls. They are to the east of Eversong Woods, and before you can go do it now. Actually, it's like a mega dungeon in a way. It's kind of like a raid, but not really a raid. It might actually be a raid now that I'm thinking about it. Guys, I can't remember. Is the Amani troll area in current WoW? Is that a dungeon or a raid?
Dungeon. They hate that when you do that.
I can't remember. For some reason I thought it was like a raid, but it might just be a dungeon.
Did it to be a dungeon when they redid ZG and made them as well.
They might have.
Have a bite, master. I know it's your favorite.
Man, they're eating through this fucking raid, dude.
The palace grounds are just ahead. You'll find
That's cool. I like that they're revamping old world stuff. I really am too, and it's gonna be super exciting because the new player hub is what the hell is it? It's an inn. I can't remember the name of it though. I can't remember the name of it. It's an inn where both Horde and Alliance can kind of like conglomerate, and they are making it to where you'll be able to get quests that will, I think, send you into older zones to collect things, which is going to be really cool. Do you think the end of this expansion saga will lead to WoW 2 or something really big? I think if they were in the process of making WoW 2, we will not hear about it for either a really long time still, or it will be at the end of Midnight. So it's, or not Midnight, it'll be at the last Titan teaser, most likely, like whenever they announce that. I gotta run. I'm running.
I must get closer.
There we go. I made it to the boss. And we're chewing through this fucking content. So I think for after the last Titan, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be kind of like how Final Fantasy XIV's Endwalker saga, or like their entire saga ended. Because if you recall, I don't know if you actually played Final Fantasy XIV, but people really felt like the expansion after Endwalker was really subpar and very meh, because Endwalker was a climax. Like, it was the climax to the story of what you'd been playing through for like the last 4 or 5 expansions. And so technically, experiencing anything after that is going to feel like a downgrade. It's going to be slow. It's not going to feel as good. Because Endwalker was like the penultimate ending. And so I think at the end of this like series of expansions that they're planning on doing, it's going to be kind of rough for them, because if they don't deliver something compelling, or if they don't deliver something that's like convincing, the player base is going to look at it and say that it's kind of a downgrade or a step back. But I don't necessarily know if they're going to announce WoW 2, because WoW 2 is like such an ambitious project, and I don't even know what it would be. I think the closest thing to a WoW 2 that we'll receive will be a world revamp similar to what happened during Cataclysm, where like they split the Barrens into Northern and Southern Barrens and so on. I think at this junction in time, that's the closest that we'll get for a that we'll get to a WoW 2. I don't think that we'll get a new engine or like a basically different version of WoW in a really long time.
If only you knew what lay beyond.
We're going to Elf Walmart. Carl Sagan.
So your lives
Elf Walmart Carl Sagan.
See for yourself the cruel frozen void.
Knight DeGrasse Tyson.
The burning legion.
That's pretty cool.
Slayers of whole worlds. Could we hope to resist?
This fight was like the pub killer in Legion.
The burning legion.
Oh, yeah?
Slayers of whole worlds. I need to target something first. Resist? Can you?
I got 630 boots. Are you guys proud of me?
Nice.
Too far away.
610 health. Alright. The number keeps going up very slowly.
It would be going up way faster if they didn't bork the loot system in Mythic Plus, unfortunately. But they said that that was a no-go. Because it used to...
I can't get it.
It used to give you like straight up 680 pieces depending on what eye level or what mythic level you did. And so like people were making fresh 80s and then getting to 680 within like minutes.
I alone have mastered the delicate intertwining of magic into nature's grand cycle.
Yeah.
It seems I have a bit of pruning to do.
Oh my god.
Man, he's just pulling it all, isn't he?
It's already pretty stupid. I don't really see.
Careful not to singe the buttons.
Damn, look at that
as you
fucking
burn.
warrior go.
Wither in my
Jeff Rat Warrior.
Yeah, he hit his eye whip button.
Now you face 3 aspects
Casual
of life.
19 mil.
Even as your cycle is about to end.
Oh,
Someone
require a target.
Why am I
He's
even
got
pressing
48,000.
buttons?
Why am I even pressing buttons? Because you like to push
Seriously.
Bhutan.
I'm not even on the board. Where am I?
Probably where I'm at the very bottom.
I'm at 12.
You're at 19.
oh. I'm right there with you at 20.
I mean, I thought I was doing good until this Holy DK showed up.
Out of range.
He's kind of a Chad. I don't actually know because I don't have my damage meter turned on back.
Turned on back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he has a 230%. He's at 230 trades.
Jesus. I learned about an interesting linguistic phenomenon that only really affects Americans today, called it's called the convergence, and it happens with all sorts of words. Specifically, like, it happens to other words that sound like this, but it's specifically like Mary, Mary, and Mary, like those 3 words, like Merry Christmas, Marry Me, and the name Mary. And basically the entirety of the United States, they say that word as the same, and so it sounds the same. So if you're listening to somebody say, Merry Christmas, Mary, will you marry me? It doesn't sound distinguished or like distinguishable from each other. And it only really affects the United States. People in other countries, they don't say the words like that. They say it like if they're gonna say Merry as in Merry Christmas, they may say Merry. Like there's a very difference in how they say the very first part of the word. Like it's kind of like they're saying meh, and so they're saying mehri. And then there's also a for Mary they might say marry, like they might as if they're saying the word map. And then Mary is just, you know, that one's free. You can say that how you want. But it's interesting because I think in the United States there's some places that still have the different enunciation, specifically like New York. They'll say it separately. But yeah, that was a new linguistics fact that I learned about United States.
It'll be the Night Spire, by the way.
Do you make YouTube videos still? Yeah. I posted a bunch. Like a bunch.
Where are we teleporting to?
I posted one a day a couple of weeks ago, and then I posted one for 3 or 4 of the days last week. I haven't posted any this week because I just haven't had any footage. A lot of it is Mythic Plus stuff, so it's not really like if you don't really do Mythic Plus, then it might not necessarily be super entertaining. And judging from, I think it's funny because judging how it only, like, I'll look at my YouTube dashboard and it's like your videos based on views, and it's like the first video out of N, and it's like quote unquote the top / most recent video I made, and it's got 0 views, which is always funny because it's like, man, that's doing so good. But yeah, I make a bunch. Most of them, like I said, are for Mythic Plus. Some of them are commentary-less. Some of them have me kind of bantering with guildies. Some of them are just me speaking. But there's a bunch on my channel still. And then I want to kind of start making videos out of like Mythic Plus and stuff for Remix, but it's one of those things where I just have to collect the footage and post it.
This is the thread that must be preserved.
I don't have any of our boss kills for Manaforge on YouTube, but I do have them on highlighted on my Twitch, except for Dimensius. I don't have the Dimensius highlighted on Twitch. How hard is this boss now, or how hard is this boss like back in the day?
How hard was it?
This was another pub killer. The pub killers were the star dude, the space guy that we killed earlier, the plant guy, this lady, and then also Gul'dan. Croesus was mostly just a test on whether or not your tanks knew where to stand, because it was a double split soak, so your tanks needed to stand on both sides of the lane, so to speak, because if they didn't, then they just fell over and died.
Like Trustfall.
Yeah, and then the star dude was really hard for pugs because it had kind of like a, you know how like in Priory, if you look at the boss when she finishes a cast, you get blinded? There's a mechanic like that, but for an ad that you needed to kill. And so you needed to kill the ad while also looking away from it so you wouldn't get a 6-second fear cast on you. And then it was even more shitty because if you didn't kill it fast enough, you got a second ad. And the ads needed to be tanked away from the boss, by the way. So it was really rough. And then this lady would basically have 3 phases where she would turn back time, you'd kill her, and then she'd come back to full life, and then the floor shit would still be there, and you'd be like, well fuck, it's Font of Night, by the way.
Going up top to Font of Night?
Yeah. And so like, all of the bullshit on the ground would still be there in the 2nd iteration and in the 3rd iteration of where her time magic was.
The wrong one. No.
Uh-oh.
He's just talking.
Yeah, we can't attack him yet.
I did the entrance. Like a
Oops. And then there's like ads that you needed to kill in Elisand, and the ads were kind of rough. Because if you didn't kill them, then you wiped. He wiped real hard. And then Gul'dan was just hard because he was the last boss, but he was really fun.
Yeah,
fucking hated Kill Jaden so much. But it was the first AOTC that the guild got, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I have
The husk of Illidan.
Yeah, that was the. I think that was the first AOTC that I got.
It's been a hot minute though, London. How have you been? I haven't seen you in chat for a while. Although, in fairness to you, I also was like not really streaming or posting a whole lot for basically this first half of the year. Or not this first half of the year. I was streaming pretty regularly for our raids and stuff, but I wasn't posting anything.
I thought it was talking about
Bravo Weimel?
Yeah, I'm totally hitting the wind right now.
I have a really bad habit of like wanting to make new YouTube videos and then just I never really do. But I'm getting a little bit better at it.
What's this dude absorbing everything?
Because he's a warlock, man.
He's phasing.
It's also a warlock. That's what they do. He's sacrificing his demon minions for more power.
The ritual is upon us. But first, I'll indulge myself a bit and finish you. Too far away. You'll never escape my...
Mind you, also, this is not our timeline's Gul'dan.
This is the trainer one?
Yes.
Then that slips through.
Our Gul'dan died a long time ago.
Yeah, our Gul'dan died to Illidan in Burning Crusade. I say in Burning Crusade, it was earlier than that, but we don't see it as players. He just died to Illidan. Illidan fucked him up.
Surrender.
Watch it.
Day before that, the war
I require a target hunter's soul to his
power.
Watch this cutscene if you haven't already, by the way.
Thanks, Morris. I don't think that's going to make anyone stay, though.
I mean, it might. Who knows?
You're right.
Panther, you are in the way, dude. I'm trying to help you out here, and you're not helping me out. Here, just get off of me, dude.
None of the big boys stayed.
Sag. They probably already did it.
Disbanded and regrouped in.
Works for me.
Alright, I had to watch Daddy Illidan.
Is there a way just to disband the whole group?
There is for if you have mythic raid tools.
I mean, there's only 5 you have to kick.
No! It didn't give me the Eye of Gul'dan. Why? That's annoying as fuck.
I'm being that guy. I'm a horrible person. Sorry, everybody.
You should be bad.
Yep.
Nice, I'm Limits Unbound rank 22.
22? Let's go.
The best for dragon.
Almost as good as 21.
I await you.
When you watch.
No. It is now.
You seek answers.
Alright, how many of these transmog sets can I buy?
I bought most of them.
Seek the truth.
It says I already know... Oh, I do already know that one. Hang on. Hang on. I can sell those.
Wait, why did it?
Guard yourself. Speak.
Are those those?
Limits unbound.
Death Knights, Paladins, and Warriors. I'm assuming that I already have this.
Protect the truth.
Now I can spend my bronze on the pets.
Seems like it.
What do you want?
So I hope that's true.
Oh, you know what, guys? I'm gonna bail out. I gotta prepare for work tomorrow and get a few other things ready before I go to bed. Unfortunately.
All right, man.
I did not check the time.
Thanks for hanging out, though.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for letting me hold W.
Hell yeah. Anytime.
Just made me speak with coffee.
Trust only your eyes.
Oh wait, that's the class mount vendor. I don't need that one.
Get one more big boy DPS.
Safe travels.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm heading my way towards the Nighthold entrance. It's interesting because I have some friends playing that Fellowship game, and I have another friend who plays exclusively that Ascension private server, and he's dogging on it, which is funny because Ascension also apparently has Mythic Plus.
Played a little bit of Ascension at one time.
I could not get past the fact that it was like really shitty model swaps. Like in the Blood Elf starting zone, they changed the Blood Golems to be the Arcane Golems to be the Blood Golems from the Throne of Thunder raid, and then they changed the Arcane Mana-sick Blood Elves to be Nightfallen. Like from
That's kind of
fucking.
interesting, though.
It's interesting, but it doesn't make fucking sense, and it looks awful.
Man,
Like, I just could not get past it, and I was like, yeah, this is just not for me.
I think I played it before they started swapping stuff out, because everything looked like just regular WoW, like classic.
Is this druid really flaming me for trying to pick up a little bit higher item levels because we were already filled a little bit with lower?
I think he was.
Hang on, I'm doing scroll back so I can read this. Okay.
What's the problem, friend?
Panther, you are in the way, dude. I don't want you up here right now.
What madness?
I don't think he's flaming you. I think he's flaming the idea that other people are requiring 680.
Nation was created to protect lower reaches of the Citadel from invaders. It
Yeah,
must be particularly deadly.
Yeah, I don't think that he's flaming you specifically. I think he's just like, people are requiring insane recs for Group Finder.
Yeah, which, I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's like, it's their group. It'll just take longer for them to fill to
Okay,
be
this
2 minutes
Death Knight
faster, you know?
transmog. Fucking sick. Oh shit.
Who? Which one? I'll be the judge of that.
Faith Dead the Inferno.
Federa Emberstar? Oh, I know you meant Faith Death. Hang on, let me look. Inspect. did it just immediately close? It looks like a full set.
Yeah, that's. I think it is mostly. The
No,
same,
it's the Vault of the Incarnate set. Why is it like cutting out?
But it's got with the helmet from the trading post and the cape, scythe. I like it a lot.
I'm like incredibly critical of transmogs that are basically all full sets. Which doesn't make sense because the sets, like, they're meant to go together. Like, they look good. Like, sets obviously look good together.
I like my own set together, so. I say as I'm wearing the full Blood Knight set, but it's a Blood Elf exclusive. I'm gonna fucking use it.
I wish that the gold on the Midnight pre-order armor set matched the Blood Elf Heritage armor set.
I know, right? The gold is fucking different colors.
Oh, we pulled.
Oh, here we go.
At least they waited for the mage, right?
That is true, that is true.
Holy shit, I see.
People would cheese Warcraft logs on this fight by tanking him at the edge of the room and then AoEing all of the ads down. So you'd see people with like 99 DPS parses on this thing, and then because they were just cheesing the shit out of the fight, and they weren't doing it properly at all.
Flexion Lock just spamming speed seeds. Literally, that's all it was.
I do not have a target. I need to target something
that was the
first.
days, right?
I must get closer.
I have a hot take, and if you didn't play Demonology, you have no clue what I'm talking about. I really enjoyed Demonic Empowerment.
I need to target something first.
Which ability was that?
That was the one where you sat still and channeled, and your demons would have an AoE aura around them for the duration of the channel.
Okay, yeah. I only started playing Demo End of Legion.
Yeah, nobody fucking liked that. Nobody liked it, but I really liked it.
And started playing Destruction.
I did not like Affliction in Legion, primarily because A, it was flavor of the month. I say flavor of the month, it was a flavor of the expansion and also BFA. And also Shadowlands. But like, it was a combination of that, and it was also just like not overly fun to me. Partially because you didn't get a talking skull. Like, the talking skull was the highlight for me. Like, I wanted an artifact that spoke to me. And then on top of that, I also didn't like how Destro played, because that was when they recently changed it. I say recently, that's when they changed it from the, like, you generate, Panther, get off of my desk, dude!
Killed us.
It was only a matter of time.
I never knew that was a thing.
Bruh. Oh my god. Shit happens, it's fine.
That was funny.
Panther's looking at me like I just betrayed the shit out of him by throwing him off my desk.
To the middle or what?
World first wife and remix.
Just keep him where he's at.
Why defy that which devours all?
But like, Legion was when they changed how Destro generated shards, and so it just didn't really feel super good. So I didn't play Destro, but Demonology has always felt really consistent and really good.
Inevitable. I do not have a target.
That was the man that didn't get to experience Metamorphosis very long.
I started playing at like the very ass end of Pandaria, but it took me all of Pandaria to like fully level all the way so that I could raid. Or like rather all of WoD to really level and raid. So by the time that I got to raiding level in Warlords of Draenor, it was already the HFC patch, like it was already Hellfire Citadel. And at that point in the game, they had already come out and straight up said that we would rather you not play Demonology. And so, like, they literally said that. I don't know if you know this, but they literally said those words. We would rather you not play Demonology. Ian Hazakostas said that word for word in an interview when I think some players were asking about the viability regarding Demonology and why they kept nerfing it into the ground. And he legitimately just said, we would rather you not play Demonology. And so, I didn't really get to play it because the guild that I was in with my friends were like trying to get and break into heroic / mythic rating, and it was just not viable for really anything beyond LFR at the time. I have a really old picture of me having like a shitload of wild imps though, like 40 plus, and that was really fun.
Have a fight, master. I know it's your favorite.
I liked the one power in Torghast for Demonology Warlocks that made it so your imps didn't die.
Oh yeah.
They didn't spawn, so you could just have like hundreds of them. Nice little rows behind you.
Yeah, that one was really fun.
I like
Torghast was such a
where I
flop.
got, like 15 fucking infernals. Destro.
Destro's really fun now. Like I really like how it plays now, especially if you get like a really good amount of haste. But in Legion, it just did not play very good.
I am out of range.
I wouldn't go then.
I think
Man,
technically,
I sucked ass back then too. So.
I think technically the meta in Legion was, at least for Warlocks, it was obviously Affliction first, and then I think it was Destro, because people just didn't like how much of a turret playstyle that Demonology was. But I played Demonology the entire expansion, and my favorite memory is during Antorus we were doing at least I was doing like a pug raid for heroic Antorus, and I was sustaining like 2 million DPS as demo on Argus on the last boss, and I was out DPSing all of the Affliction Warlocks by 1 million or 500k, and they were all pissed off. They were like, how are you doing that? And I was just like, because I'm better than you. Because by that point in the expansion, I had been playing it literally since the beginning of the expansion, so my gear was like super dialed in. I knew how to play the specialization super well, and it was just chef's kiss. It was so good.
I must get closer.
Concede.
I require a target. Too far away.
Free at last. Thank you, Outlander.
In.
Oh, these guys have the old school Chaos Bolt animation.
Ah, but I suppose we will reward her. Never trust a mortal to do a demon's work.
Hey, do you guys think it's insane that these the Nathrazim aren't actually demons? They're actually a construct created by Denathrius, and they were sent out to spy on the mortal realms.
Rich.
We don't talk about that lore.
Yeah, shut up and it's not. That was a fever dream.
Fester and die. Impossible. You are inferior.
It's still insane to
By the
me.
way, I'm gonna do Emerald and Heroic and Mythic after this if you guys want to join as well.
I'm down for it. Like I said, I took tomorrow off so that I could fix my car, so I have nothing to do until tomorrow morning when I go to fix my car. We have to kill one of these things before the door opens.
I am out of range.
I got it.
If only you knew what lay beyond.
Do you think this dude's seen Koresh with his fancy telescope magic?
You, such insolence.
He must have.
I shall show you.
I was wondering what
See for
world
yourself the
he
cruel
specifically
frozen
saw with the
void
void.
that lies the burning legion, slayers of whole worlds. Could we hope to resist? Can you, the burning legion, slayers of whole worlds? Could we hope to resist? Can you? Do not think the future will be so easy.
I got new boots, but they're already 630. Oh wow, they have 17% haste? What the fuck?
Yeah, you start getting like 12 to 25% realm.
Well, everyone. I confess, I enjoyed seeing.
It's still insane to me that people, like, within a week reached 740 eye level.
Yeah.
Like, I shudder to think about how many Mythic Plus that had to have been. That had to have been so many Mythic Plus.
Suramar owes its beauty to my blooms. I alone have mastered the delicate intertwining of magic into nature's grand cycle.
What the fuck? Damn, nice. Let me hold that for a minute.
I must get closer.
Yeah, trim it. Be careful with the stuff they do here. They'll reflect you.
Oh, I got dispelled.
Slap your cheeks.
Too far away.
I had gotten stunned, but then...
It seems
bubble out
I
of
have a
it
bit
out
of
of
pruning to do.
Yeah, I've just been getting stun locked, basically.
You don't need frames.
I must get closer.
Nice.
So the palace gardener turned himself into a plant?
What can I say? He took his job seriously.
I should probably mount up so that I'm not the last in the party. It's always fun reading other people's TRP3 profiles, especially the more unhinged ones. It's always a treat to find one who has like some insane ERP OC with like custom art made, and then they link to the Imager album of the art, but it doesn't actually work anymore because it's fucking pornographic and they took it out.
Wild.
It's insane. People go insane.
Good for them, man.
Like, I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum, but also, like, good lord, man. Maybe don't do that.
Is that the one where they like can make like a profile and you like scroll over them and it'll tell you their stuff?
Yeah, so you can make it's like a profile, but you can also set like a custom name for your character. You can set like a custom background for it. A lot of people will just do it to have like a name that they like.
Yeah.
And then other people get really into it and they have like a backstory and stuff for their character, kind of like how you would make a D&D character. And then some people get really, really deep in the weeds and they do that, but then they make it super like sexual and ERP themed. And I remember looking at somebody's profile back in, I think, Dragonflight. I was in Orgrimmar, and I mouse over somebody's character, and they're like, "I'm actually a Draenei," and then they had an Imager link, and they were like, "I'm actually a Draenei. Don't click this unless you're over 18." And I was like, "How bad could this be?" And it was somebody's custom what, it's an OC, I can't, original canon or whatever, the original character, that's it. It was like their custom original character Draenei with a giant horse cock.
Oh god.
I was like, cause I've heard of it because one of my close friends, he was a big role player, and he, I guess on Worm Must Accord, that's like,
Yeah.
that add-on's like a must-have essentially. And he
Yeah.
was telling me, he's like, I had to uninstall it because I kept scrolling over too many people whose things was telling me what their kinks were.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it can get pretty insane very quickly, actually. But since I'm on Zul'jin, I don't really run into a lot of TRP3 profiles, and so it's always fun to, like, see somebody in the wild, not just with a TRP profile that's, like, filled out and not just a name, but also filled out with ludicrous shit. Like, links to commissioned, like, somebody paid somebody else to draw a female Draenei with a 12-inch or like a giant fucking horsecock. Like, I have no clue. But somebody paid for that.
Yup.
Somebody spent money on that. And I have a friend who apparently knows somebody else who draws stuff like that, and they make fucking bank. They make so much money drawing shit like that. It is insane.
Like,
He was saying how, like, he was saying how this lady, because it's a lady who draws this stuff, she got a commission for a custom Sylvanas print that was like, I think 6 foot by 4 foot. Like, it was a giant print, and she painted it, and it was like, I want to say $1,000. And it's like a piece of physical art that is not fit for public viewing. And she made so much money off of it, and it's insane.
And found only one. The Legion's victory is inevitable.
I guess whatever gets it up for
Every
some
time
people.
stream shows it to be so.
If I was good at art, I would absolutely draw smut.
Force and left us bereft of it.
I would make so much money. I would do anything for the bag.
To waste away without its energy sustaining us. So a bargain was struck.
My favorite part about this boss is how long the RP takes. It lets me change into all of my gear.
This is the thread that must be preserved. I will do everything in my power to make it so. Your death ensure the future of the Nightborn. Come forward, then. Let us speed you towards your fate.
Is everybody
Your
here?
timelines end here.
I would say, is everybody here, but we pulled it. I'm still like so surprised at how large of a fucking spider it was that I had walked in on that spooked my dog.
Exist in but a single moment. I am far less limited.
Like, I thought somebody was trying to get into the house, that he freaked out like that. And then I get over there and it's this giant wolf spider.
Did you kill it?
Yeah, I killed it. I didn't just leave it over there.
Why did you kill the wolf spider? It's friendly.
Because it was giant and I didn't want to relocate it somewhere else in the house.
I need to target something first.
And I think they've also done a study where, like, you can't just pick it up and put it outside because you're still killing it. Because it's not acclimated to the outside weather. And so it just dies.
Yeah, but it's dying without me watching.
I mean, I guess there's that. There's that aspect of it.
I cannot attack that target.
Possible. I was destined to win.
Font of night. Truly.
I like about dialogue.
Oh, there's no RP now.
He tells me.
Nope.
Almost.
What bosses? When I highlight over one of the options.
I'm moving too fast to notice stuff like that. Oh. Wow, there isn't any RP. What the hell?
Yeah, I think there's it's completely different.
I think you're gaslighting me saying that it's completely different when it's not really that different.
Oh no, it is.
Sargeras. You'll never escape my grasp. No more distractions.
You know what's funny? That soft enrage of 37 million. I have more health than that, which is great.
Surrender. I may yet show mercy. I must get closer. Fight for Azeroth! For all you burn!
This was one of the coolest fights because the fucking like Khadgar's voice actor went all in on it and it was so fucking good.
I am done by one.
It's time
He's
for
extremely
Daddy.
old.
You topple a pawn and presume to challenge its master? Such arrogance!
I remember when this was like the current mythic race and they got to the secret phase and everyone was freaking out.
That shall consume your world. You are not prepared.
Like that's just so sick.
Of the demon within.
Hell yeah. We just delete him.
I require a target. This is evil.
Your eyeball. Yay.
Oh, someone was badass enough to give us a portal.
I don't
Hell yeah.
I'll get it.
Big portal time.
I am officially at 101 traits.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm at 74.
I'm at like 20 something.
What are you doing, buddy? Hi.
Hey, could you guys give me
No, I'm broke.
7 minutes? 7 minutes.
I'm sure we all want a little bit of a break anyways, right?
Yeah, I can walk around and stretch and probably grab a snack.
5-10 minute break.
Sure.
I'm just gonna go around the corner to Chipotle.
Hey, can you pick me up like some chips?
Hey man, chips and salsa go hard. Or chips and queso, rather.
Give me like the skillet of queso. But you have to steal the skillet of queso.
The skillet with the queso in it.
Yeah.
By the way, he's going to say 7 minutes. He's going to take about 3 hours, so...
I hope not.
Liar. I will be back.
We're gonna have to go for this shit. Way up there.
Hey, it's probably more like no more than 15.
We're
It depends on the life. It depends on the
yeah,
life.
3 hours later.
Then just get the app and pre-order it, and then you just go pick it up, sir.
So if you pre-order out here,
What
they
is
give you
your
like half as
purpose?
much because they're bastards.
Bruh.
That's pretty trash.
That is trash.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay, doke.
Do not share what I have said. You seek answers. Protect the truth.
I am at 739 item level now.
Nice, nice. I'm at 729 item level. I'm kind of a big deal.
What do you want?
Are you?
Yeah,
Seek
I'm at 629.
Oh, 629.
Yeah. I'm not
I thought you said
729.
729.
No, I have
Yeah,
not.
oh my God.
I have not poop socked enough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. I have to make sure that the dogs go outside.
Okay. I'll be right back as well.
I've returned.
We're gonna give this Dracula guy about another 10 minutes, if you guys are okay with that.
I'm fine with it. I'm just chilling.
I guess
I want to go transmog my new artifact weapon. It's on all my characters.
Man, setting that word blacklist in my chat mod is phenomenal.
Damn.
All I did was add a phrase called remove the space, and it stops so many things from getting sent.
By the way, Force, what is our plan?
Plan for what?
Uh,
Like going forward, or
these coming patches.
It kind of depends on what the vibe is for everybody else, because we were going kind of hard into Omega.
Yeah.
So I think once the next patch hits, which I think is soon,
Yeah.
or has it already hit? I can't remember.
No, that'd be December 2nd.
Yeah, I think whenever well, I'll probably do it before then. I'll probably do it at the start of November. Give everybody a couple of weeks. But around then, I'll probably put up a poll to see what anybody else wants to do with it, because I think that it would be insane to just suggest that everybody stops playing until until midnight hits. But there's also just something that, like, I mean, I guess we could try and shoot for achievement runs for older raid tiers. We could also try and shoot for like getting more people their 2000 or 2.5k rating in M+. We can try and get everybody their portals for this season. It really depends on what the vibes are from everybody else, because I do know that several people have the tendency to just want to take a break after they hit AOTC.
Yeah.
And I know that those people don't want to play WoW unless they really have to, or unless they really want to. So with that in, like, yeah, so like with that in mind, like, and there's also just remix that we could be doing. We could be doing more planned remix stuff if people want to do that. Oh my god, my music just would not actually play.
Yeah.
So like we could do more remix stuff as a guild. I could like plan more things out, or plan some more things out for remix, like every other day or something. We could all put together like a group for like heroic and mythic raids or M+ or something. It's genuinely, like, I've always run the guild, it's genuinely kind of like a democracy. So like whatever anybody else wants to do, I'm more than happy to put together whatever that is. But I think right now a lot of people are just invested into remix, or they're just wanting to take a little bit of a break. With that in mind, though, we do still need to get Kale and Jade their AOTC. So like this weekend, I'm gonna be, like this weekend, I'm going to be putting together an attempt at a heroic pug for Salhadar and Demencius. And I know that a couple of people said that they were more than okay to, or more than willing to join, like Fiery and I think Squibbo, and I can't remember if Croc was. He might be.
Yeah, I also said I would love to.
Garth will be there.
As long as it's around my work schedule, you know, I have Sundays off and Saturday evening issues.
Yeah, it would be at the same times as our normal raids, so from 7 p.m. Central to 9 p.m. We're not going to change the rules on that.
Yeah.
Most things are going to...
I wasn't saying make the exception for me.
Yeah, of course. But what I'm just saying is that, like, it'll be around the time that you would expect it to be.
Okay. Did that guy go to AFK, or did he just Oh, he went to AFK. Okay. I'm sure they're gonna do a faded thing, unless they come out with like a pre-raid for the pre-patch, basically.
Apparently, they've said that they're not going to do Faded again.
Really?
Which
so what?
I don't
that's
know.
A content drought for what?
Like 4 months, 4 or 5 months, and that's if the speculations are true that it's going to release in February. We're not released in February, but the pre-batch is going to start in February.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, they mentioned specifically at or before June. And so,
Yeah,
like,
for the collector's edition, it says at or before June.
yeah, so like, if
I gotta
it,
get my collector's edition before.
so if it releases in June, then that is nearly a full year, like 9 months of just no new content. So it's like,
pushing it back that far though.
Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of concerning, but at the same time, it's just like every end expansion for World of Warcraft is kind of dry.
and like the Faded isn't necessarily overly like precedental. So like, I mean, they did it for Shadowlands and they did it for Dragonflight. So in a way, they've done it for the last 4 years and the last 2 expansions. So it's not something that they can't do. And again, I don't recall seeing a blue post that they wouldn't do Faded raids, because I know that somebody had asked about like what you're asking now. What are we planning on doing as a guild after we get AOTC and Manaforge? And I had mentioned something along the lines of, well, when Faded releases and they start doing Faded, we could probably start putting together Faded raids for the guild. And I believe it was Croc mentioned specifically that they had said that they weren't going to do Faded. And the only reason why I put like faith in that is because Croc is kind of dialed in and plugged in. And so he kind of knows what's going on a little bit more than I do a lot of the time. So
yeah,
that's the only reason why I have any kind of like more than a grain of salt in that statement. But it's also just like, I don't know what's going to happen beyond that. So I know that several of us want to do achievement runs in previous raids and current raids if possible. And I know that it would be a cakewalk to do them in Nerebar at this level, and I know that it would be not a cakewalk, but it would be easier to do them in Liberation of Undermine at this level. And we could do the Manaforge achievement run in normal, which for us would be a cakewalk. Like, it's so easy for us at this point to do it in normal. So we could do that. It's really just kind of what everybody else wants to do, and whether or not there's a lot of people who just want to take a break and play other games. I know Falanla for sure is probably just gonna like unplug and play other shit, or just not play anything for a hot minute except for maybe Remix.
Yeah.
And then I know Chess will 100% be down to do a lot of things in WoW. I don't know if Dread is going to be super up there to do things. He might be. I have no clue, because he's taking like a side job as like a house sider, or putting like a house siding on, and then I know that he's also like a teacher and a coach and shit. So he's got some shit to do, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then Jade, she is kind of hit or miss, especially like at this junction, because she's like dealing with both, I think, just autistic burnout from like just general career stuff, and also she's exhibiting some autistic burnout for WoW. Like, that's one of the things that she was mentioning to me, that she just didn't really find Manaforge fun because she just kept noticing a lot of patterns. Like, not to do with the group, but like to do with the content itself. Like, oh, we need to do this, and once we do this, then we have to do it this way, and then after we do it this way, if we all live, then we kill the boss. And so she kept seeing that pattern in all of the bosses leading up to it, and so it wasn't really novel, and it wasn't really a puzzle for her to kind of like figure out. And so she's experiencing a little bit of autistic burnout in that regard. And she's also just like dealing with POTS and a couple of other chronic illnesses that like cause her some fatigue issues.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why she hasn't been raiding with us for like the last month and a half. She hasn't really been feeling super well. I think Kale is more than willing to continue to play after she gets her AOTC. She'll probably play other alts or something, but I think the only people who are probably going to be taking an extended break are going to be Croc, Falanla, and maybe Dread. Crying hasn't really played with us since the first week that we did Mana Forge. She said that she was going to come back to raid, and then she kind of dipped. But she's a nurse, so her schedule's kind of fucked up. Squibbo's obviously logging in still, so he's probably going to play.
Stand ready for my arrival.
I was sitting in that AFK channel. It's like, where is everybody? No one's speaking, and I didn't realize I wasn't connected to general.
Oops. But yeah, so like when it comes down to like what are we gonna do as a guild, I can poll after like on this weekend or something just to get it out there and see what people want to do. Because I do think that it's a little bit unrealistic and slightly insane to just be like, all right guys, we're not gonna do anything until midnight. See you in 6 months.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would like to get some like high pushes of Mythic Plus. Give people their Keystone Master. You know.
My Evoker is still sitting at 30 from where we were gonna do that achievement in Olduar. That never happened.
I know that Dracula just came back. Let me go make sure that my cat's not getting into anything, and then I'll be right back.
Okay. I guess I should start heading for Emerald Nightmare.
Just teleport there, lol.
Lol.
I'm gonna wait for summons while I demolish the rest of this bowl.
Oh.
Okay, I am back. I geolocated my cat.
Alright.
While you figure out what we're doing, I'm going to unwrap and eat a Rice Krispie with M&Ms in it.
Let's go. Car, are you gonna join this Emerald Nightmare?
Wow, don't sound enthused. Don't sound excited. Shit. You sounded pretty disgusted at the proposition to join us for fun times. Shit.
It's not y'all, it's the content. I'm just so sick of it. I'll pass for now, but if y'all do key.
Okay.
I will for sure do. I mean, I'll still hang out. But I think I'd rather look at Transmog as to do Emerald Nightmare again.
That's fair.
Especially since it's Transmog I've never had in the past 10 years on every class.
get an invite. You get an invite. You get an invite.
What level of key do we need to do to unlock portals in a remix? Is it 30 or 20?
20? Yeah, 20.
Is it 20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's the dungeon that was in current season in Lower Karazhan. You have to do upper to get it.
Because I'm looking at it, I don't see any. I'm getting.
Because we got, or not we, I got the Neltharian's Lair one. What, yesterday, day before?
Yesterday.
There's
What yesterday?
Cataclysm.
I got my portal.
I still need to get the Tazavesh portal.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing any of the new ones unless Maw Souls and... Well, yeah, you just said lower doesn't count, so I don't know if Maw Souls counts. I guess not, because I don't have it. This is...
Halls of Valor is right there if you have the halls.
This is what many would refer to as whack shit. I accidentally used Avatar. Everybody point and laugh at the fact that I used Avatar.
Ha 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 ha.
Did y'all see the name of my Zandalari druid that I recently created?
No.
Carceratops.
Oh,
I thought that was pretty clever.
That's pretty good.
And then I played Bear and did one dungeon and got left.
I need to, on my Warlock, attempt the question mark Kyveza again.
What's the reward for
I didn't time it right.
You get like a mana skimmer thing. It's like a special mount appearance. I got her down to 26% on like my 4th attempt, but then I got absolutely ass blasted by one of the darkness attacks. Because it's like such a narrow window for you to actually look at the mechanic.
Only to be perverted into a gatekeeper of corruption.
It's actually like people are praising it as being like a really fair fight, and then it feels really good in that like it doesn't feel bullshit. The narrow window that you have to look at the clones as they dash at you is so bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like on normal, it's on the normal difficulty on single question mark, it's easy. Like as long as you are facing forward, even if it's like a, I want to say almost like a 70 to a 75 degree cone from where your character is. Like basically if they're in your peripheral, then it counts, right? But in the double question mark difficulty, if you are not looking directly down the red line, you get killed.
From each of these pathways,
And it's so annoying and it's so frustrating.
Choose a course.
Yeah.
And know that I will stand
I'm
with
a top-down player, so like moving my camera to make sure I'm in line with the red is just annoying. But more of a skill issue.
Behold, the iris opens. The way to Cenarius is clear. Moonglade is the most sacred place in all the dream.
No, I'm in combat.
To think that my Shandow could play any part in its
Shit.
corruption. I must see with my own eyes what horrors have befallen my beloved teacher. Steel your hearts against the darkness, heroes.
I hope you heard the man. He said, "Steal your hearts against the darkness, heroes."
I must get closer.
Look there. Even the fierce heart of Ursak has succumbed. Release him, I beg you!
Hey, do you remember when we cleansed Cenarius, but we didn't cleanse any of these other dudes?
Yeah, that's...
You should have fled. Now, I'll feed your bones to the storm crows!
Well, Ellerith was already dead. Cenarius technically didn't die. So we could cleanse him. But Ursak, I don't know why the fuck we didn't cleanse Ursak.
That poor bear.
Valkyrian had something out for him.
Maybe it's something to do with the fact that he's been killed over and over and over again already.
Truly, there was never a soul.
Free my homie Ursak, he ain't did nothing wrong.
I pray his spirit find its way back to the dream.
Man, I had the sensation that I was going to sneeze and immediately it was gone.
That is the worst.
Like, I felt it and then it was gone. Just immediate. I didn't even get a chance to look at my ceiling light to try and eke it out. It was just so gone.
I am out of range.
Uh-oh, I got rooted.
The strands of life have been severed. The dreamers must be avenged.
This is but a fleeting dream.
At last, the long dream comes.
I love how fast these bosses die these days. Just how quickly you go into the instance and then it's just gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 636 plates. Plate legs, nice.
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 Betrayers, liars, murderers.
Arcane
Has
Ward.
Hamul sent his lapdogs to fetch his knife from my back? Do you remember murdering me?
Oh man,
Or
those
have you grown so used to slaughter that my crimes
Uh-oh, I got stunned. I'm gonna die.
No.
Oh wait, no, thank God.
Final moments, surrounded by those I had trusted. Your satisfied sneers as I drew my last breath.
Uh-oh.
This time I'm ready for your treachery.
Hang on, I'm getting there. I'm almost there.
I'll adorn my web with your boast.
Man, she didn't even get to go up into the webs.
Zug zug.
We really just said, girl, you talk too much.
Don't get rooted.
Well, now I'm gonna.
I'll ping it for you too.
Ooh, I could try the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 or whatever it is. Jade recently bought it, and we have family share. So that means I can download it and play it without buying it. Uh-oh, I hope you guys are getting to the boss quickly because they just
By
pulled.
the way, the
I'm
eyes
out of
will
range.
not
I
blow
require
up
a
until
target.
they're within range, or you know what I mean,
Wow, they changed that?
I must get closer.
They couldn't have done that for LFR back in fucking Legion?
right? No, because fuck you and LFR.
They couldn't have made this wing of LFR any less painful by doing that? Because I think this was like the first boss in the wing and like people just wouldn't do the mechanic.
Too far away.
That is what I like to call whack shit.
What do the youngins say? Type shit.
Yeah. I remember when I was working in Earl C. Clement's Job Corps as a computer tech. I was in the UAW building where they were teaching kids and like students how to like work on cars and shit. And I was there to fix a computer. I forget what the actual problem was, but I walked into one of the classrooms and I overheard some of the students talking to each other, and it was the first time that I had heard the word finna in my fucking life. And the dude was like, and he was like, I ain't finna fly to Chicago just to get my dick wet. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, are you even speaking English?
Yeah, the first time I heard it, I got hit by the branch, damn it.
Oh, I got hit by the branch too, Sag. I will never forget. One day I went into one of the like remediary classes, or the remediary class building, because they had two separate systems for Job Corps students. So if you would take a test, I forget the name of the test, but it had a name, and it would basically place you into basically the equivalency of high school and up, or it would place you into remediary classes where like you could learn how to read or do math and stuff. And I had gone into one of the remediary buildings so that I could work on a student computer that just wasn't working at the time. And I remember I'm sitting at this computer waiting for it to reboot, and I hear these two students in the back of the class kind of whispering to each other, and I notice that they're pointing at me. And I was like, oh god, what's going on? And one of them like comes up and they ask me a question, and they're like, I hear them first say it in the corner, they go, "That's the computer man." Like, dead ass, that's how they said it. They're like, "Das to the computer man." And they come up to me and they're like, "You the computer man?" And I was like, "Yes." And they asked me why their PS5 or PS3 or PS4 Wi-Fi just doesn't work. And I was like, I do not touch the Wi-Fi or the internet. I can give you the phone number to my boss, who can give you an answer if you would like. And he's like, what? And then I told him that like why his Wi-Fi might not be working properly, and then he just gave me the fucking coldest look, and by cold I mean like emotionless, and he was just like, that's not right.
The true heart of the nightmare. I could fight at your side.
I know that look.
Cause he just gave me that look, and he's like, that's not right what you just told me, that's not true. And I was like, didn't you just come over here telling me that I'm the computer man, that I'm quote unquote the computer man?
The computer man
peered inside it and know this.
Wait, the computer man.
It was just so funny. I think my favorite memory from working there though was I got they had different clubs on site on center that students could join, and one of the rules for the clubs was that they had to have an adult staff sponsor so that they could basically chaperone what was going on with the clubs. And the clubs weren't necessarily like anything like robotics team or anything like that. They were typically like book clubs or something like that. And somebody made an anime club, and this is fine, it's whatever. There's like a basketball club and shit like that somewhere else, it's okay. There's a pottery club somewhere else. The problem, however, was like threefold. First, they didn't have an adult sponsor, so that was the first one. So technically it wasn't an official or allowable like gathering because there wasn't a chaperone to oversee what was going on. And the second problem was the club members would wear like Naruto headbands and like the Akatsuki, like the red cloud on black like robes and shit. And they would, and that's not even the problem. The problem is that they would wear those and they wouldn't change out of them into their uniforms for the trades. Like, you know, if you're learning how to be a nurse or a mechanic, you had like a jumpsuit and shit to wear, like a mechanic jumpsuit, right? They would wear the headbands and the Akatsuki robes over them, and they wouldn't like remove them or take them off. And so that was the second problem. And then the third problem specifically was that it was effectively a front for gang activity because they were actually high-key hazing members and like non-members of the fucking anime club, which in and of itself is bad, right? Like, that's not cool, but it will forever be ingrained in my memory of receiving an official Department of Labor government-backed email that effectively was like across the whole campus to students and staff, saying that it was against center policy to be a weeb, because they had to they had to fucking put out a notice to tell and inform students and staff alike that they were quote-unquote dissolving the anime club, and that anyone caught wearing anime club paraphernalia would then hereby be disciplined. And it's like, holy shit.
Oh my god. That would totally be in my high school.
It was so fucking funny. I could not believe like what was actually happening at the time. It was just insane. Because it was just like, that place is forever ingrained in my memory as being like one of the worst places that I worked at, simply because my boss towards the end was just a prick. Like there was, and it's something that I have to give him credit for, because I remember having a conversation with him pretty early on. I was like, the thing that I really dislike is being given busy work. So like, if you don't have anything for me to do, I would almost rather you just send me home without pay than to make me push a broom to do nothing, you know? Like, I don't want to sit at my desk and do nothing. Or rather, I would rather sit at my desk and do nothing than just be made to clean something that I've already cleaned, just because you don't want me to sit at my desk. And to his credit, he never did that for me. Or to me, rather. And I don't think that he ever really flexed his whole "I'm the boss, so you do it anyway" kind of like muscle or whatever, because he could have, but he didn't. The problem though arose when COVID first hit, like going into 2020, and the center started to do work from home stuff. And like, it's a school and it's a trade school, so like work from home was just never really a thing for them. And so we did like a month of work from home, and then my boss, without telling us, made the decision that we were going to go back on to center. And by we, I mean like me to start, and then everybody else started after like 3 weeks of me just going into the office on my own. And he would not tell us that he was the one who made that decision. Because I remember asking him specifically, I was like, why are we, IT, coming on to center when nobody else is? Like, what are we doing? And how are we supposed to fix computers when no one is here to use the computers? And he would just shrug at me, and he'd be like, I don't know, it's just a thing from higher up. And then I remember I had requested some time off to come down to Texas to visit Jade for the first time near the end of the year in 2020. It was like November into December or some shit like that. And I had requested that time off in like, September or something. But the problem was that I did not request that time off before he put in that time off. And while it was never a problem before, it was suddenly an issue where he didn't want me to have that like 2 weeks off when he was also off that week. And so he had tasked me with the idea of like, or not the idea, but he had tasked me with a deadline of like installing something like 72 computers in one of the dormitories as like a quarantine dorm, or like a quarantine measure. That way if the students got sick with COVID, they would still be able to stay and remain on campus and do like basically telelearning in the dormitory rooms, right? And so I had to install those 72 computers on my own. And I sat there and I was like, okay, so if I install these 72 computers, can I have that week and a half off or whatever? And he said, I'll think about it, which is corporate for no, by the way. And so I do that. I put in all of the computers, I install them, I do all of the paperwork for the move and the relocation, I do the excess paperwork, I installed like a shitload of like you screwed them directly into the outlets. They were like cable extensions and surge protectors. I did all of this work on my own in like 2 weeks, like 72 computers total installed. And I finished that up and I was like, all right, can I go? Like, can I have that week off now? And then he was like, no. And then I put in my 1 week notice like right then because I was going. And then he tried to hit me with, I mean, if you put in your 1 week notice, you're not gonna be able to come back. And I was like, that's fine with me. I don't care. I'm not coming back, Mike.
Yeah.
But it was like slightly, it was more infuriating than it was embarrassing. But I had sent the like center management like 3 or 4 different emails bitching and complaining. I sat there and sent them 3 or 4 emails going, hey, why is IT the only department on center when no one else is? And they couldn't give me an answer because they weren't the ones who made the fucking decision. They didn't know. And so they were like, yeah, we don't know. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know? Aren't you the ones in charge? And it wasn't until the week that I was like, my last week, my boss actually let slip that it was his decision for us to be on center when no one else was. And I was like, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah. That's some bullshit right there.
That is what many would refer to as whack shit.
Type shit.
Gang gang. For real. On God. No cap. Skibidi. No ruse.
Skibbity.
6-7.
I haven't heard anything about that 6'7" shit. I don't know what's going on with that. Is that like you're so tall it doesn't matter?
I have no idea. I was hoping someone here would know.
I'm
That
sure.
was my goal of saying it.
I'm sure Sword knows, to be honest.
So many people died.
Imagine dying.
The phrase originated from the song Doot Doot 6'7" by Skrilla, which became popular in video edits featuring professional basketball players, especially LaMelo Ball, who is 6'7".
Oh, okay.
It's so stupid. 6'9" was better.
Every time I hear new slang, I can't help but feel like the fucking, like the Homer Simpson dad, where he's like, when I was your age, what I knew was hip and it was new, and then when I was older, what was hip was no longer new and it was no longer hip, and it'll happen to you too.
Yeah.
I know, I feel like
In retirement homes and everything else and be saying like skibbity and type shit.
I know I feel like an old already whenever I try to talk about what WoW used to be like or what happened in WoW. Or like how something used to work in WoW, but I think that it still works that way, and then somebody eventually goes, yeah, it doesn't work that way anymore. It's like that meme where they're wheeling the grandma back into the nursing home and they're like, yeah, sure thing, grandma.
That's why you play Classic. The nursing home.
Desperate to seed its corruption. Do not let its whispers seduce you into
Classic is
madness.
cringe.
I can get and grasp the concept of a slower paced version of World of Warcraft because I do understand the struggle and also the annoyance of potentially contracting an RSI from having to click all of your buttons so quickly. So just having one shadow bolt that you push for 15 minutes is pretty nice. But at the same time, it just feels like a downgrade from what I like to play already. Like, what do you mean I'm just gonna go kill these world bosses? Or, like, stand in Orgrimmar until somebody turns in the Onyxia quest, and then I'm gonna log out until Thursday so that I can raid with that character and not have to wait for world buffs.
Steel your hearts against the darkness, heroes.
Get a chrono.
Too far away.
I had a friend who was, like, super into Classic. Like, it was his favorite version of the game, which was equal parts frustrating and equal parts annoying, because on one hand, I was glad that he was able to actually play the version of the game that he wanted to play, and on the other hand, I was frustrated and annoyed that, like, none of our friend group played it because we thought it was dog water, but the people that he was playing it with clearly did not want to play with him. And so, like, it was frustrating and annoying and sad because it's like I wanted him to find people to play the game with, but like the people that he was clearly trying to play with just would not throw him a bone. And I don't know if he was like fully cognizant of that or what. Like, I think I've already told this story to a couple of you, specifically Beef, maybe Carsing, but like a really good example is he got to the level where you go into Scarlet Monastery, and he was like, hey, can you guys help me with Scarlet Monastery? Because they were like level 43 or 44, like out-leveled it by now, or by that point. And their response was, well, we don't really need to go back there because we're out-leveled, but if we were to help you, we would get first dibs on loot. And it's like, what do you fucking mean? Didn't you just say that you didn't need to go there? What could you possibly need from this dungeon to get first dibs?
I'll be honest with you, like, whatchamacallit, the player base is like, I want to say more toxic.
Oh no, I got rooted, I can't get into the raid. I got rooted.
It's a spicy take, I know, but...
No, I think you're right, because like, I remember when I first started, because I played Classic at launch, because I had heard that quote-unquote the community is a lot tighter knit, it's a lot closer, it's something that like you can't really experience in retail. Since there's no sharding, people know each other, people can like meet each other out in the open world and you'll recognize names. I was told all of these things about how much better the community in Classic was, and then the first thing that I see when I log in Elwyn Forest was somebody say a benign comment such as, I wish when you picked up a quest it would automatically track it in your quest log, and a bunch of people started dogpiling them, calling them a retail baby. And it's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to hit L and then right click a quest just so that I can have it pinned to the side of my screen every single time. Like, that's not immersive, that's not better design, that's just annoying. But people were getting, they were dogpiling this guy, and it's like, dude, are you guys even like listening to yourselves? And then these same players 100% were using Questy that did that. And it's like, are you guys fucking stupid? Because this was like back when like the hashtag no changes was super prevalent. And it's like, I can understand the concept of like wanting the game to be as close to what it was when it was first released, but at the same time, like, there's obvious changes that were made for a good reason, and some of them make more sense than not to put them into Classic, into the older version, even if it wasn't like that at launch.
Yeah. Oh no, I went in the eye.
Get fucked. I think you can walk through though.
Yeah, you can.
And it's like sometimes, and it's weird too because the community for retail isn't necessarily that much better. It's just kind of isolated towards the mid to late tiers of content. So like, if you're doing just LFR and like just maybe Mythic 2s, it doesn't really, you're insulated from it, you don't really experience it. But like, as soon as you try to break into plus 10s or even plus 7s, you start realizing people are just kind of shitty. Not just in terms of attitude, but also just like how they play the game. And then it's especially prevalent if you try to break into Mythic rating. Like, God forbid you are completely ignorant as to how the bleeding edge of rating operates, and then you think that it's going to be fine. And it's not.
Well, people treat their guild as if it's like Liquid Echo or any method, and everything else is like, oh yeah, you have to.
And it's also like, not just like the idea that you have to be as efficient as possible in order to do the content that you're doing. In Mythic, it does make sense to try and optimize as much as you possibly can, because like that's the content that you need to optimize in. But the really bad part about Mythic rating is that you aren't playing with other players and other people that you enjoy playing with anymore. You're playing with people who are straight parse bots. So like, if somebody's not parsing properly, or if somebody's not doing a mechanic properly, then why would you waste, quote-unquote, waste your time playing with them when you could just get somebody who plays better? So like, a really great. I'm using us as an example because it's like the only thing that I can think of. We are not a fully equalized skill floor guild, meaning that some players are just better than others. But like that doesn't matter because we're only doing heroic and AOTC content. Like we didn't pug for heroic Dimensius, we just straight killed it, like on our own. Like it took us 53 or 54 pulls to do it. But like in Mythic, I would need to cull the people who weren't as good as the rest. Like I would have to, because either they would make it to where we couldn't get the kill fast enough, or it would be to where like people who were better than others would just quit and they would find a guild that was closer to their skill parity, to like their skill level. And so the biggest thing that I have with Mythic, especially since I tried to get into it back in BFA, and I don't think it's gotten better, is that whenever you're breaking into Mythic, you would immediately find the people that you hate. You hate playing with them. They're obnoxious, they're frustrating to play with, they're like they have power trips all the time, they're rude, they're arrogant, but they put out good numbers so you tolerate it over somebody who is genuinely a pleasure to play the game with, but they're not the best. And if they're not providing the numbers or the parses or the results that you want as a Mythic Raider, you just don't play with them. And so like that's to me a really shitty side effect of Mythic raiding.
The impurity must be cleansed.
Yeah.
Is that you? Come forth and fight for the dream.
Yes, Cenarius. We are here.
Because like I mentioned it at the end of, like at the end of the night when we got AOTC, like I really enjoy playing this game with you guys. Like playing the war with, like playing the War Within has been some of the most fun that I've had in World of Warcraft in a really, really long time, because the people that I've surrounded myself with and I've put in, like I've brought together in the guild, like I did a really hard job of kind of vetting people and making sure that no one was a shithead, and it paid off in dividends because I think everybody likes to play with each other in here. Like I've never once had like a whisper from somebody else saying that so-and-so is a piece of shit, or so-and-so was like whispering me to kill myself or some shit like that, you know? Like I've never had like kind of a behavior problem. And like everyone has fun with each other, everyone's chilling out with each other. Like there isn't really any hardline cliques for like dungeons or Mythic Plus or raiding or anything like that. Like obviously the people will have like the people that they prefer to play with, but it's not like a hard line, like if you're not so and so I'm not playing with you, you know, unless it's raid time. And it's, we don't have that. And it's one of those things where in Mythic and in like a lot of Mythic guilds there is that capacity, and there is that like just fact, like you can't really escape it.
Too far away.
I love using Colossus or Demolish.
I do not have a target.
Demolish my beloved.
I must get closer.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I don't mind playing arms. It's just it doesn't feel like what it should be.
I need to target something.
I 100%.
I love arms.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons.
I wanted it to be sword and board. I thought it was sword and board.
It can save you.
I don't know if this is a patch. Or, I mean, season 2
No.
of Dragon
Embrace
Ball.
the dreaming.
Not playing arms at that point.
It can save you.
Like this is what I was talking about, how I feel like the grandma being wheeled back into the home, because I thought arms was sword and board, but it's not been sword and board since fucking Warlords of Draenor.
Yeah.
Heroes, champions.
Well, that is all of our raids right there.
Forth and hear me.
Now we can do keys.
The nightmare has long been a cancer eager to consume the emerald tree.
I finally made it to the 700 item level items.
Corruption
Nice, nice.
overwhelmed Azeroth.
I'm at 636.
Ramping up.
Your triumph restores.
Yeah, it
the
was like
dream
2 nights ago I was
safeguards
at the
your
630 level. Just just so you
The
know.
allies of Xavius will never relent.
Wow, I'm rank 35 on Limits Unbound. That's huge.
Oh,
to
yeah.
honor your courage, I offer passage into the pure heart of the dream. As you feel the essence of life blooming beneath your feet,
I just hit.
know that it endures.
Let me go look for my cat. I don't know where he's at.
This day.
Oh.
I'm getting back on my pally, but which I realize I could have already done, but distracted by train. I will return.
Okay.
You don't have to use your claws, dude. I'm holding you. He's like digging his claws into my shoulder. I think he was waiting by the door for Jade to come home, but she's in Austin right now.
Aw. What'd you find?
I think I found my missing brain cell.
Nice.
Was it covered in lint?
Yeah.
Carsing, were you wanting to join for keys?
I think he said he'd be right back.
Man, I love that.
We have that 23 Halls of Valor and 23 Neltharian's Lair.
I do have a quest to do Mythic Halls of Valor.
We can do that. Do we want to... What key level do you want to do it at? Because I have a 29.
We can try a 29.
What is your purpose?
Yeah, if we don't think it's possible, we can just drop down a couple. I'm pretty sure it's possible. I'm at 200% mastery and 111 verse. So I think that's quadruple damage on my bleeds right now.
God damn.
Guard yourself. I am out of range.
How are ya?
So I am porting there now. Force, what is your knowledge at?
35, I think. Oh wait, no, you're not talking about the rank, my knowledge. My infinite, where do I find the knowledge at?
It's in your currency.
My currency. Under MISC. That's not where that is. Hang on. 16.
Okay. You're definitely gonna want to get that up around like 20 to 24 if you want to start like getting big levels on your weapon. Because I'm at 28, and every memento, every 100 mementos I get 2 to 3 increases.
Oh yeah, I've been getting 2 to 3 off of the ones that I have with Limits Unbound.
Okay, sweet. To make it sure, because that knowledge has made a big difference.
Yeah, I started tonight at 19, and after doing all of the heroic and mythic raids, I'm at 35 now, so quite large. Oh, did we do Trial of Valor?
Oh no, we didn't. We can if you want.
We can do this key first, since we're already here.
Okay. I totally forgot about it, but we did. All three of us were just like, last night we were like, nah.
Yeah.
But we did do normal through heroic on Night Hold, and then Emerald Nightmare. So.
I mean, I'm not looking forward at all to trying to fix. I know it's not going to be hard. The solenoid's not going to be hard at all, but I don't want to do it.
You have Heroic World Tier off or something, Steve?
It's on.
I have mine turned off.
Wait, mine's off.
I think it might have turned you off when you raid leadered and invited people. That's my guess, anyway.
I cannot use that.
This guy's name is Calnado.
Nice.
But he's not even a monk, so he can't cheat tornado. Boo.
I gotta go fix my transmog while we wait for Karsing. I can't look this stupid and deal good damage.
So you can mount up inside the dungeon too.
I have many
I could.
wares.
Let's just do that one. We will do the anniversary tier 2 or whatever it is.
Say that again, sorry.
I said we're just gonna do the anniversary tier 2.
That'll play the rare.
It matches the arms artifact pretty well, actually. I have 60% haste. Jesus. Let's try my Mythic Plus build for when we go through here. I gotta message Jade and tell her that Panther's waiting for her.
Looking Xavius-y over here. I like it.
Xavius if he wasn't a chump. Oh, I gotta look at... Hang on. Do I have it turned on? I do. I saw some... I saw some fucking profiles in TRP3 when we were doing the Nighthold raid. Alright, let's look at this. This person set theirs up quite extensively. Oh no, they have links to art.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back. I don't think you were in the guild at the time, Beef. Were you? Did you do any of Liberation of Undermine with us?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, you weren't here. When we would take our breaks in Liberation of Undermine, Carson can vouch, I was trolling them by trying to read the first chapter of My Immortal.
Nice.
Do you know about that?
Nope.
Hang on. I have to give this to you. Hang on, okay.
Am I tanking or DPS?
It looks like
Do what
DPS.
you want to do, but it is a 29.
Honestly, I'd kind of rather tank, because I just fall on the floor as rat.
Damage dealers got 100% increase to health.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
and 33% less damage and 10% damage boost.
All right.
Well, maybe I'll give Red a shot then.
Yeah, it's good. I have to
I'd
tell
go
you.
and actually import good talent.
Yeah, you should do that also. You should import good talents. I'm just going to read you the first sentence of this because it is a quote-unquote the worst fanfiction ever, and it is a Harry Potter fanfiction specifically.
Oh no.
And so I'm going to read to you the first sentence. And I was trying to read this to the guild every time we would break or wipe in Undermine towards the end of the tier. Author's note. Special fangs, get it cause I'm gothic. To my girlfriend, ew, not in that way. Raven, bloody tears with a Z666 for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. My Chemical Romance rocks, all caps.
Oh no.
And that's the author's note. I'm not gonna subject you to the rest of it. But I was trying to read that to the guild, and they did not like it.
So my dad and I, we went to a Comic Con up in Denver last year, and they had an event that was like memes and pop culture, you know, and video games and stuff like that. We're like, oh cool, we want to go see this, you know, and so we go and see it. And it was some actual like teaching thing. Like there was people doing their doctorates on memes in pop culture and how it does. And one of the girls, she legitimately was saying that like the whole reason that Star Trek survived was because of Kirk and Spock fan fiction.
Yeah.
And she actually read us off part of that fan fiction. And my dad and I were just like, oh my god. Like, when we came home, we told my mother that, and she said, what?
We read... I have friends that I read all of the entirety of the 44 chapters of My Immortal with in PE in high school. And it is so bad, and it is so funny.
Sorry, I was getting cheese puffs. Yes, I do have my talent.
Sick.
Does it make me a fat ass that I have snacks on the shelf beside my
By the way, 1,024%. So, good luck.
Nice, nice, nice. If I fall over, I know what's gonna happen.
Try not to expect the long have I awaited noble champions to enter my realm.
Are you going spicy? You gonna kind of gauge it?
I'm gonna gauge it with the double pull right here.
Okay.
This place will test your
I got
might.
Purser up on that.
And if you are found worthy, the Aegis of Agramar will be yours.
Never mind, I don't got it. That was good move.
I don't know how well I'm performing, but I think I'm doing good since I haven't died yet.
Hey man.
I am out of range.
That's all we need.
I require a target.
This is doable. Oh yeah.
It's just a mess.
I must get closer.
But Dracula here is a veteran.
I will test your worth.
With Singling, so.
Drake Riders, I call upon your aid.
Okay. Mid's not safe.
Let your words be measured in
I wonder how history would unfold if there was simply more or less of it at any given point.
Watch NATOs.
I will bleed the weakness from your veins.
Oh my god, he has a lot of health.
I'm channeling my inner sword. I'm locked in.
Great riders, to me! I will bleed the weakness from your veins.
Get out of mid, go front. After mid, go. Yeah, after mid, go mid. Almost messed that up.
Let your words be measured.
It's always refreshing to just be able to push buttons. And not have to like constantly be on the lookout for mechanics.
It's definitely nice.
The blood of the unworthy will storm drench at my side.
Remember
By
when
the way,
that
during
Horn of
raid.
Valor?
What?
I was like, remember when that Horn of Valor would actually just one shot?
Yeah. Going right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm forward.
I got first.
Before you lies your next trial.
Who's got second?
Both Persia and Fenrir, and you will
Oh, I can
prove
type
your
it.
worth to me.
He's got third.
Oh, I missed it.
Are they in the rune?
No. But you're gonna do stuff over here.
I am out of range.
I got it. Save it for the same one. Just try it.
I'm locked in. Depending on how well this goes, I think we'd be able to swing a 30.
Yeah. I think 30 is just another 100%. So.
I need to target something first.
And I think you just need to do, is it 40s or is it 30s for the armor set?
30 is for the armor set, 40 is for the
I
title.
must get closer.
Big move.
Too far away.
Big moves.
I wonder how history would unfold if
I
there was
must get
simply
closer.
more or less of it at any given point.
I taunted that guy.
That was spooky.
Through great deeds of courage and valor,
We'll just do these
Persia
ads
has
real quick
earned
before
this
we go
most
to the next.
sacred of rights. She shall ascend as one of my chosen Valkyr, and her name shall echo in these gilded halls for all eternity.
I'm definitely feeling the 200% increased HP.
If you have this guy,
Only
if he is targeting you with one of his abilities, you can help us.
Too far away. True blood. Mortal intruders approach.
I witnessed their deeds in Stormhound. Their kind has no true honor, no true virtue.
I know, I got the same thing.
I will purge
Yeah, I had to
them from
turn off my
sacred
details
halls
because I kept getting a shitload of blue errors.
The ritual is not
no,
yet
here it
complete.
comes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It happened in Karazhan, and apparently they weren't having the same problem. I'm assuming it's throwing Lua errors for them now.
Yeah, it's throwing me lure errors.
I'm out of range.
Just like every single time.
I require a target.
Comes when it is the
One second. I'm gonna take mine off.
Too far away.
We don't need details. Wow, is it increased creating the
I am out of range.
Yeah, it's a spicy take.
must get closer.
Same thing with the shield man. Do we just want to leave on one guy? Or do we want to just play it safe?
I think we could cleave on the storm guy.
Yeah, we definitely have enough healing for it. Watch out for the shield.
Sully this ritual with your presence, mortals. Too far away.
Defensive, just in case.
I must get closer.
Oh no, I hit disable. Oh, it's
I
plater.
do not have a target.
And decurse. Oh wow, it is every. I just turned off.
I am out of range.
I see you trying to get the midnight experience before midnight.
You know what? I can still play.
Let us see how excited the timeline becomes when it is the variable.
That's exactly what Blizzard wants to hear.
I must get closer. The storm is yours to command.
I just have a hard time. Actually, I'll let you do some stuff. Oh wow, that hurts.
Yeah.
Stand back here and not die.
Neuron activation. I don't know if you guys heard me when I got hit by one of the orbs.
What do you mean? I just can't sit here and spam buttons.
Got that monkey brain going.
My interrupt.
Ah! Fuck. Oh, I'm so bad at avoiding things.
The light shines eternal in you, Hersha.
I'm disabling details real fast.
Weak auras got disabled. Plater got disabled. Details got disabled. DBM got disabled.
I will not fail you, Aegir!
Hey, who needs those?
I'm just raw dogging it now.
God, please don't. Thank you.
Watch mid, he's gonna get booped.
The light embraces you, Hersha.
Let us see how excited the timeline becomes when it is the variable.
Watch. Swap ad. Good to remember that. Bad.
I took too many sanctifies.
Watch him mid now.
The storm gathers.
I was surprised that's here.
All of y'all going insane, saying no. Take off me.
Good.
I don't actually think I get bonuses from that. No, I don't. I don't need to spam execute and then bash or whatever it is.
2 executes. 2, what is it called?
I don't have that talent, Mortal Strike.
Oh, you don't have it? Okay. I was
No,
about to say,
I'm-
if you 2 execute, double execute, double overpower into a mortal strike, you'll get the maximum bonus out of it.
See, that's what I love doing. I don't know what they
I think we
changed.
need to clear mid too, right?
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Yeah, either way.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck just hit me?
Too far away.
Let us see how excited the timeline becomes when it is the variable.
I am out of range. closer.
Hell yeah, brother.
I am
Oh,
out
we're
of
gonna
range.
LS around the corner here.
Too far away. I must get closer.
My knee itches.
Do the stanky leg.
I am out of range. I need to target something first.
Man, I really like Feral, but I know as soon as I
The mighty
put this into
Fenrir
War Within,
stalks
it's gonna
these
be
grounds.
not great.
It's gonna feel awful.
Let us see
Yeah, it is
how
gonna feel
excited the timeline becomes when it is the variable.
Too far away.
Just the energy starve. Cause I don't have any energy starve, but that's because I'm at 103% his.
I must get closer.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Just nice to be able to press my buttons.
I require a target.
Right? Okay.
Too far away.
Yeah, I need one more yak. These yaks hurt like really bad actually.
We'll be alright. I trust our skills. He's got marksman's on him, though. Better help that out.
I am out of range. Too far away.
Okay, the aim is the work.
Have you tried making it work?
I am out of range.
Yeah, forehead. Jesus, dude. Figure it out.
Given enough time, anything is possible. Without enough, nothing is.
Oh my god, that was the biggest Colossus smash that I've ever seen.
I wish I could see how big it was, but
I think it was like a 10 mil hit.
nice.
I guess now we have stags.
You just want to pull it on. Well, no, we don't want to do that. Never mind. This is speed.
That's why we hate saying food.
It does slow the pacing. Staying sank with fortified.
Careful, you'll give them ideas.
Oh, they already have the idea.
I'll say it says they're tyrannically fortified anyway.
You're not high enough key. By the way, he has as much health as a fucking rainbow.
Let us see
Yeah.
how excited the timeline becomes when it is the variable.
I need to target something first.
Oh, we're killing the ads here. When we killing the ads?
Boo, they're immune to stuns.
Boo.
This might be bad.
No, it'll be fine.
I'm
You got the healer with you.
Thanks, Steve.
Necrotic. The bane of a blood DK's existence. Remember when Sanguine with like 3 puddles would just fully heal them? I remember.
Or one shot.
Yeah, or one shot you.
Or a secret third thing, both.
I get fucked nerd.
Let us see how excited the timeline becomes when it is the variable.
Juicy ferocious bites. Almost 20 mil.
You have earned my blessing, champions. I look forward to meeting you within the Hall of Glory.
We need what? 92 up there?
We still have 2 of the things.
Oh yeah, 2 big guys were good. Are you just gonna go all the way top and cleave off the big guys?
Panther, if you have fleas somehow, I'm gonna be so upset.
My sister has a dog. It's a pure chow chow. His name is Turzo.
Yeah.
And this man, one, he's a male. And like, so he pisses everywhere. It's like, bruh. But anyways, when he pees on something, they put him in gay baby jail. They literally named it, like had a poster that said gay baby jail.
That's funny.
Let us see how excited the timeline becomes when it is the variable.
I will give one shot. Nah, we could.
Embrace the abyss.
Oh my god, they're in the...
In crushing you.
Oh no.
I'm sorry about that. He literally crackled me as the battle res went off.
I'm sorry, I could have waited a second to take.
Man, this is awful. Panther has like the cone of shame on him, and he's trying to like groom himself, but he can't because the cone's in the way. So his cone is just a bazooka of hot, stinky cat breath.
Oh no.
It's like, little boy, please stop.
I can move in vortex.
Historically, timing is everything.
And then I'll jump.
I should have Typhoon up here in a couple seconds. I get new ad.
You have bested me.
Nice.
Amazing.
No.
No Udin.
We may not have +3 to it, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah, we'll +1 it.
We'll +2 it.
Yeah, I don't have my thing that tells me.
We still have 8 minutes to +2 it.
Ty, you need to
The button disappeared. I was like, where did it go?
Your suffering will be eternal.
Was this hurt? No, not even really.
Well, like it's hard.
The Aegis calls to its rightful owner.
Man, I feel like carpal tunnel is in my future.
Historically, timing is everything.
By flame be scourged. Now the Aegis is where it belongs.
Is the amount of artifact power that you get from these dungeons like completely tied to how high they are?
I think so. Because when we did that 20 or whatever lower, I got 75 mementos. So I know the people that maxed out their weapons to 999, they said that 31s is the sweet spot.
Gotcha.
Don't forget to tank him right here, Tyler, so that we can kill the ad.
Ages since I faced a worthy opponent. Let the battle begin.
Or don't, he's not your dad.
You're not my dad. Oh, as I get stuck by the orbs, like a fucking noob.
Fight for me, Valajan! Fight for glory! Be warned, champions. I will hold.
Oh god. Oh shit. Whew. No, I accidentally tabbed out. I tried to like my charge is on Alt 2 and I tried to tab to the ad. So I ended up charging. Or alt tabbing rather. Oh, what the fuck just killed me? Oh, destabilized time killed me. Oops.
Oh, it went off. My bad.
I was like, what just hit me for so hard?
So that's what happens when the cast gets up.
You just die.
Valajan, heed my summons. Yield now, or I will call upon my true power.
I got next to the rooms.
Let us see if your wits are as sharp as your weapons.
Oh shit. That's not the right one.
We got it though.
Nice. Plus 2 to damn.
And
Yeah.
portal.
My glyph of queens.
Enough.
Oh hell yeah, we did get a portal. Sick.
Truly remarkable creatures. As promised.
I only
you
got
will have your just
53 out of
reward.
that.
Oh, I got 61, so maybe it goes,
I got
or it's a random number.
56.
I got 63 epoch challenges.
I got a ring that I don't need.
Nice.
Oh cool, I got a 636 chest piece that I
Oh,
did
no,
need.
I can use it. Never. I'm fucking stupid.
Found any good
31
treasure
Aetherian's
lately?
Lair. You guys want to try to get the armor?
Don't forget to repair your
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't you have to do all of them at level 30, or is it just the one?
No, just the one.
It's just one? What the fuck? That is like ridiculously easy.
I have a portal in the Tharian's lair.
Wow. Must be nice to be rich.
Did I tell you guys how many portals I have?
You have at least 2. I've seen them.
At
Portal
least,
over
yes.
there. I'm just gonna wait for the second.
Wow, okay. Karsing just called us all fucking plebeians.
I have 33.
I don't think I have that many. I have all of the War Within ones, and I have 4 from Shadowlands. There's a few.
I fucking love keys. Mythic Plus is like my bread and butter. Maybe it's my little brain that likes to go zug zug, but whatever fires the neurons, right?
Thank you.
I've always liked doing keys,
They're fun.
but I've just never really had people to do them with, I guess is the best way to put it.
Well, we definitely like doing keys in this guild.
Can't believe I'm playing free too. I haven't even gotten my challenge mode armor.
Dang. Anyways, it's nice you're playing with me. You're having fun. You can admit it.
I'm uninstalling as we speak.
Okay. See you.
Are you gonna go play Fellowship now?
Oh god no.
Bro, I saw that and I actually thought about getting it.
He's gonna go play Silk Song.
I think it probably does. I think it probably does what it's like trying to do very well. I did see a couple of the boss fights that did seem rather interesting. The only thing that I have with it is that, like, I don't want to spend money on a game that's literally just Mythic Plus when I can just play Mythic Plus.
Yeah.
Gonna have a subscription for it?
No, it's just a buy-to-play game. It's, I think it's early access, though, so it's like, they only have a few classes available. I think it's like 3 DPS, 2 healers, 2 tanks, or something like that.
It's 1,310%.
Nice, nice, nice. I think the boss fights look
Do you
good.
wanna-
We can try it. I don't care.
Okay. I was just saying, make sure.
We are ready to begin.
I don't know how well I'm doing because I don't have my my buttons, but you know,
3, 2, 1.
or not my buttons, but details. You know what I mean?
There is still power within these rocks that should not be disturbed.
I landed
33
on the
minutes to
fucking
do
ledge
this.
instead of the waterfall.
Are you
Jason,
going
why are you
zug
riding
zug?
on my back?
Or are you doing half?
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I have some friends playing Fellowship, and I think it probably is gonna do pretty well. I think the demographic for it is clearly not actual WoW players, though, is the thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I must get closer.
Oh my god. Fine.
That might have been my divine storm pulling that.
No, that was me jumping around like a
I
little
am out of range.
Wow, now we're never gonna time this key.
Yeah, one bomb, oh no.
We're doomed. Oh wow, my fell guy literally did no damage.
Uh-oh.
Watch frontal.
You mean like what I just didn't do?
Oh, that's feeling like a joke now.
Too far away.
I really want the title though.
I think the... I don't know what the title is.
I'm not too sure what it is either, but
I'm also down to go for it though.
Historically, timing is everything.
I definitely want to hit Legion Remix a lot harder than I hit Mop Remix because I missed several things in Mop that I really like have FOMO for.
These Trogvar have been tapping into abilities they should not possess. No doubt it has something to do with the late.
We have to kill these things because destabilized time kills us.
oh yeah, huh? I'm not the guy that should have done that.
You would lead these intruders against us. Darkrul cannot control the hammer, Ularog. He will destroy Heimerhausen, not conquer it. Either way, I will enjoy every.
There was a back attachment that you could get in Mists of Pandaria Remix where it was like one of their hats that was hanging off of your back. I didn't know that that existed, and so I didn't fucking get it.
Oh, it was from one of the zone sheets.
Yeah.
That was one of the main things.
Yeah, if you move, you get hurt. Yeah, Jade and I finished all of the zone campaigns, like the main story quests, and then we just started spamming bullshit. And I bought most of it.
I think it is. I mean, I could look through. I mean, there's the half hill backpack, which was the one that was a chicken on your back.
Yeah, I didn't get that one either.
That one was thrown or Valley Before Winds.
We didn't do anything other than just the main story quests. Oh shit, what the fuck?
This time you would have succeeded.
My cleave wasn't just working. Sorry,
I didn't think I was in his.
no, it was disable time went off. I didn't kill fast enough.
This gives me an opportunity to take a sip of water.
Talking and I wasn't fully paying attention.
Tiny pedo, big bottle.
You guys got it.
Oh yeah.
My damage is kind of ass.
The Underking uses slaves to dig at the bones of my father.
Release, release, just hit release.
Powers he meddles with.
So either works.
I tried to save you some time.
Okay.
Quickly, into the barrels.
Oh,
I'll hold them here and join you
Yeah.
downriver.
Oh.
No, I won't be doing that. I will find my own
See, I
path
don't know
and rejoin you on the
down
other
there.
side. Where are you hiding your food, maggot?
No.
Please, you've already taken all the food we have. Search everywhere. These peasants have been hiding rations from the army. If you're not fighting, you're not eating.
I got my first vortex here.
I don't know how I'm not gonna win. Here we go. Oh wow. Okay.
Let us see how excited the timer becomes when it is the variable.
Should be dead.
Stabilized time is up.
I think we're okay to keep it going.
I am closer.
Yeah, Fellowship does a lot of older school things that MMOs used to have. Like, interrupts are incredibly crucial. If you don't interrupt certain things, and by certain things I mean a lot of them, it looks like you just straight die.
Nice.
And then there's one mechanic that looks really good, or one boss mechanic where, like, there's a deer that circles the arena, and you have to keep it alive, because you'll get targeted by cone effects, and you need to aim them away from the deer. And then they also have the same mechanic where it's like the deer will charge a random player, and so you have to use the charge as a way to, like, break a
Spike my guy here.
you're gonna break a pillar.
He's gonna impale that man on a snake.
Where is he? Sorry, Forrest, I'm listening.
No, you're good. I'm, like, going back and forth between locking in and trying to also, like, talk.
About to go off. Oh my god.
I'm trying to focus on.
Oh shit, I died. Yeah, I died.
I am afraid you did not make the cut.
I don't know if it's necessary for the moment.
Damn it.
Foon is down. Or Vortex, excuse me. Make sure to keep him away from the middle.
I bring company.
You know I'm.
I must get closer.
Remember that used to one-shot in 20s?
Yeah.
I wonder how history will
I remember it used to one-shot in fucking 8s.
less of it at any given point.
I don't miss that about being alive.
Oh, we got one evading. Okay, he snapped.
Oh, he's not casting either.
Tech, smile.
Pay attention, Navarone. I want you to see your heroes die.
That seems a bit rude.
Do what?
He said he wants the Navarro guy to see his heroes die. Don't you think it's a little rude?
Go ahead and run.
Oh god.
It will change nothing.
Don't get clapped.
Hey, we have to kill the bellowing idol.
Who's good at watching the
High Mountain itself rises against you.
This Ellen.
Given enough time, anything is possible. Without enough, nothing is.
You will never wield the power of Asgard.
whoever's watching.
I'm watching it, but I'm also trying to deal with the thing. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it went through us.
I think it's this one.
One of those two, I think.
I'm gonna use the defensive ahead of time. Oh my god, let's go. I'm so cracked. I'm so goated.
Good with the sauce.
High Mountain itself
Honestly, I lost it when it went into the pile of the trash. I was like, oh no.
Neuron activation went burr.
she's spawning ads.
Can we just run? Oh, that's right here.
I don't know if we can
Put it near us. I was like, I'm worried where she's gonna put it. So.
Fine. We'll do your bullshit, Eternus. But I'm gonna complain the whole time.
As you should.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got the snail guy.
We got the snail racers.
That was my big butt.
Do you guys think that these guys are actually abusive to the snails? Because technically, if you look at it, snail racing is kind of like a cockfight.
Yeah, I can see that.
What died to cause Sigma there?
A snail. We literally just talked about this. Please keep up.
I mean, I swear I saw snails run away. Going to drop a snail on you.
I would say the achievement for this place with the tablet that's part of the Legion Hero. It's literally a giant fucking stone tablet that you take and you smack all of the named snails with.
That's awful.
Wow.
Run up there.
Mother of words.
No, wait.
Oh, we're pulling.
Don't run up there.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that's a freaking a kill, isn't it?
Yeah, die.
Because it used to be a skip that people would do, and then Blizzard took it out and made it kill you.
There's tar spitter grubs that need to die. Oh god, I just immediately fell over.
Correctly and still fail. Though perhaps not everything you did was correct.
Do you think you're faster than me? Because you are, actually, because you got a horse.
Oh, yeah.
He is a wheelchair class, though.
I must get closer.
This is going so well.
Yeah, this is going way better than the last 30 I tried.
Is it? Have you tried lots of 30s?
I've only tried one other, and that was with Car and Squibbo. And we were tanks, and we were getting one shot immediately by everything.
Well, that's not good.
We watched this Brewmaster bump solo Hell yeah for like.
It's like 50.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know which one you're talking about now. That's crazy.
That's widowy crazy.
I wonder how history will unfold if there was simply more or less at any given point.
I regret to inform you guys I don't remember the mechanics for this fight.
Just kill the ads. Stay out of pools.
Green bad.
Gotta remember to leave. Are you with the boss?
Oh, I'm not.
There's a destabilized time. Shit. Oof.
I don't have much.
Okay, there we go. I was concerned.
Stay at.
Oh, wait. Why did it grab her?
Oh, he's.
I thought it was supposed to grab me.
I thought it was two.
It's a random player.
So one is grippable, one is.
Historically, timing
It is like awful. The hitbox for this boss is so small.
Yeah.
They really said fuck you to melee.
Oh, actually, I can melee.
Disabilize time in 4 seconds. I don't have anything.
Not every
I did. I'm just
viable candidate. I am afraid you did not make the cut.
I didn't even hear it go off. My fault.
Oh, I got eaten, so that wasn't.
Aw, shit. I should have waited for a res.
It appears the
You guys don't need me.
will be found on the other end.
I would just res, Carson.
The Tauren believed you were prophesized to seize my hammer! Pathetic. Let them come. Witness the fate of those who stand against one worthy of wielding the power of a titan!
It's gonna be funny getting this, the 30 Mythic Plus armor set, but not the fucking, the green one for completing all of the story quests.
I got the green one.
Too far away.
End of last week.
Rip them apart!
I've been purposefully ignoring the questing because I hate it. I did it in Legion 10 years ago. Just please set me free.
I love it.
Let us see how exciting the timeline becomes when it is the variable.
Yeah, but the rogue ones here made it a little bit interesting. Which is what made Surumar fun.
For the most part, near the end there, I just turned heroic off and I think I painted. Surumar is so long.
I only turned it off for the warp plating thing. Because that's where it was at. The mobs had like this much health. And I was like, I'm not gonna sit here for a minute.
I turned it off for the withered training to get the achievement on heroic.
I am sorry,
I farmed it all on normal to get all the upgrades, and then
Yet know this. I have witnessed your
That's a pretty
deeds
smart way to
with
do it.
pride, and I am
Heroic.
sure you will not fail.
yeah, you don't have to go very
Out of range.
far into it either, so or on the heroic anyway, so.
Rip them apart!
High vortex.
Too far away.
Nice.
I did Thunderclap. Are you proud of me?
Rip them apart! Rip them apart!
Watch for the fronts on those.
I'm shooting when I can.
Just soothe and
Yep.
Alright, we got this.
Given enough time, anything is possible.
I have
Without enough, nothing.
I have a fracture, or a Felspike rather. I'll try and use it on like the smaller ones.
Yeah, run that guy into the one of the pillars.
Yep. Need a pillar gun to
Yeah.
Will gnaw on your bones!
He takes massive damage.
You had the portal and you didn't know that.
No, because we freaking killed this boss in like 10 seconds, I think, on the portal.
What a noob.
Yeah.
It's not like I've done this place too many times.
I just did like a 14 million total demolish.
One.
Nice.
Is this good enough of a hiding hole?
No, I was just
Fighting's for losers.
The mountain will gnaw on your bones!
Oh
That
man,
is
I
the-
just took that from his face.
yeah, that is the second time that's happened to me.
Earth heaves and roars at my command!
Did the paladin thing.
Fixate on me. This is whack.
Let us see how exciting the timeline becomes when it is the
Hey,
variable.
leave us alone for 5 seconds.
He has experiments to run.
Yeah, later.
I have a fell spike ready for when it splits into 4.
The mountain will gnaw on your bones.
That was so much damage. What the hell?
The might of Cascarol flows through me.
I heard a little bit.
The mountain will gnaw on your bones.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
+2 to 2.
The hammer never chose.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It seeks a wielder who possesses true strength, and you were found lacking. It's done, heroes. With Dargrul dead and the hammer reclaimed, the Drogbar are broken. Now begins the long task of
So
reuniting
the title
our
is
tribes.
The
But
Infernal.
balance has returned.
That's pretty
to
sick,
High
actually.
The power of the Mad King Dargrul is broken, and High Mountain has you to thank.
Can I not
heroes.
pick up this stupid
Now,
hammer?
There are other family matters.
No.
that
It's
require
not
my
in a
attention.
keep, no.
Farewell.
It has to be a-
I hope when next we meet, it is under more peaceful circumstances.
Are you telling me I have to go do this dungeon again?
Yes.
We have Eye of Azara. 23. I can change it. I'm gonna change it.
I have a Neltharian's Lair 29.
Black Rockhold.
I don't know what to do again, so we'll see.
Vault of the Wardens.
Maw of Soul 29.
Mouse Souls 29.
Yeah.
Hang on, where's that? I gotta make a transmog.
I have just the thing.
Where'd your cat come?
33 Eye of Azara.
Oh. Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Standard reaction for that dungeon.
That's pretty sick.
You know, I did not know there was a dungeon exit here.
There's some. Someone brought. Oh, that's funny.
May your feet find good trails.
Someone brought the affix to the island. Somehow.
Spirit Watch Point.
What island?
I did not know this leads out here.
Yeah.
Wow. Come into the world tour. Steve?
Yeah.
It's the affix.
Got it. Transmog.
Crunchies, crunchies, lucky doos and root.
The training dummy now.
Oh my god, the cape for that set looks so cool.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
I love the fucking collar on it. And I got the fiery, Ashbringer.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Yeah, that looks pretty fucking sick.
What are we doing now?
Was it and I thought somebody said that they had gotten an Eye of Azara.
It was the red one, right? That we just got?
Yes.
Yeah, the red
Yeah.
one.
I have a 33 Eye of Azara. I hate Eye of Azara, so. But we can do it if you want.
I'm just here for ease. I
I think I got one more in me because it's midnight.
Okay. Oh shit, it's 11.
I have just
If you do not now, mind you, I don't have work tomorrow. If you guys have work tomorrow and you need to call it for tonight, that's completely okay with me.
I do have work in the morning.
I might. Need to, because I got class.
Yeah.
And I'm already yawning, so.
Yeah, we can call it for tonight then.
Hey, we got our 30. I'm pretty happy.
Force, if you want to let people know that if they want to get that armor set, I can help them get it.
Sure.
I'll probably have to drag Elf and Elin over here, but I'm sure we'll be more than happy to help out.
Yeah.
We definitely being chilly.
Bing-chling. The keys.
Look,
so
this is the weapon I decided to go with the set.
I think Swibo can help out with that too and Beat Slayer, but I'm not volunteering them. I just think they have higher what?
This is what I went with.
Nice, nice.
Oh, Ash Candy, let's go.
Fiery weapon. Jet.
You're right. We gotta get a little photo here.
Beware of Yeti.
I don't have dagger transport.
Come,
Oops.
shop, browse. Smell.
Who's taking a picture?
This is how we find out that no one's taking a picture.
Yes.
I'm not even there.
I'm also not there, but I'm trying to work on another transmog.
Man, the collar looks really good. Not on an organ model.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Fucking oops.
I gotta see what then.
But look at that, like, freaking open ass neck you got going on there.
Yeah, it's so
I mean,
annoying.
it's
I should have
fine.
been a night elf.
Turn it into a
It's into human form.
It's not
That's what
like
I'm
terrible.
Oh god, you're so
I've
tiny.
seen worse organ train.
Man, there's like no way to actually put together a transmog with this that isn't the full set.
I am using,
May your feet find good trails.
but only with the cape. I'm not really impressed.
The cape is pretty sick on its own.
I will be using this cape to transform.
Tyler, look forwards.
I want the Taishalak for this. Taishalak with this would go hard. I guess I could go for that.
Make sure I actually got it here. Nope. That's a re-moment.
Yeah, let me swap that sword out.
I have just the thing, Wanderer.
I didn't mind it.
Did someone really photobomb? Oh my god, they did.
They did.
They did.
What did they do?
On stealth.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
Should we go into like Dalaran City then, and then we can get.
But I want the bronze background, like this right here.
Okay.
Are y'all in drug mode?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll swap over there too.
Come, shop,
See, we gotta get them in the picture too.
Smell.
Where is
Oh look, he had to get the
Personal
Taishalak
man
from OT.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
How do I disable my own nameplate?
Should be.
Interface.
Shift V?
Yeah,
That's
interface.
one.
Yeah.
Transform.
So options, interface. So up, 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 up.
Oh, that.
That interface.
everybody is staring at us and ruining the picture. Let me get in the middle here if you want to move over.
There we go.
Someone's on a fat bear in the way now.
Oh my. Why don't we go all the way back to the portal?
You're right.
No, don't fall. Okay, quick, get it.
Yeah, quick.
Oh my god.
This is so fucking funny.
Honestly, it's kind of hilarious.
Wait. While we're in position, we switch to regular mode. We all use the temporal retreat at the same time.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
I don't have that button.
Oh god.
I think you can.
I think it's an ability.
It is. I just didn't have it on my car.
Hurry before he gets
Ooh,
over
I like
here.
lighting here.
I'm missing one.
He's gonna do it.
Hang on, I'm almost here. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Good enough.
Yay!
Huzzah!
We're gonna have 5 different angles of this.
Oops, I accidentally took the portal out. Too close.
Hell yeah.
We did the thing though.
I'm now 634, and what is my... I'm still 35 on Limits Unbound, but I haven't used my memento yet. Let me see.
Nice.
I'm now 37, sick.
Punches, lucky doos and rolls.
Alright, it is bedtime, my dudes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down for more keys tomorrow, or more raids. Probably more raids.
Yeah, we've been doing raids every night. So if anyone wants to join in the guild, obviously they're more than welcome. So
All right, see you guys.
see you.
Bye.
Oh man, I am so sleepy. If you guys have been hanging out with me in chat, then I appreciate it. Thanks for kicking it while we do dungeons and while I rant about certain things. I will most likely be streaming tomorrow. I'm unsure. I should. Probably around the same time, probably around 6:30-ish p.m. Central. I do stream more regularly on Fridays and Saturdays, as well as Sundays and Mondays. Fridays and Saturdays usually start around the same time that I raid at, or rather that I would normally guild raid at, which would be around 7 p.m. Central to 9 p.m. Central. Sometimes I go a little bit beyond that, depending on if we do Mythic Plus or not. I'm still going to be streaming on those times, or about an hour before, at 6 to 6:30 p.m. Central, especially since we still have a couple of guildies that we need to get AOTC for. And then I do try to stream a little earlier on Sundays, around 10 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m., and then I'll usually stream until about 1 p.m. And then Mondays, I also sometimes stream at the same time slot between 9 to 10 a.m. to about 1 p.m. And then, yeah, if you guys want to catch me more, then I'll be on around then. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys next time.